So it says we're live right now.
All right, you already know what the deal is with the waiting so we can see it.
Yep.
All right,
I'm just
can I
refreshing.
see it? Yeah, I'm just refreshing. There we go. Yes, sir. Let's get it. All right, we are live. Welcome to the OPU podcast, episode 15 of season 2. Today we have a very, very special guest, a pillar in the One Piece community, I'd say. Um, Someone with some very good content that y'all need to check out once y'all leave this stream. BDA Law, what's good, gang?
What's happening? What's happening? Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yeah, man, it's
Um,
just an
I don't
honor.
know if I got any agendas, but you know what I'm saying? I can I can talk
Oh,
about a
man.
few.
I
You
got, I
know what
got
I'm
some
saying?
questions. I've seen some things from you before. I saw that top 50
uh
stream had an interesting number one, but we'll get to that. We'll get to
for
that.
sure, for sure, for sure. We'll
Yes,
talk about
sir.
that. No question.
All right, all right,
Uh,
all right. Yeah, appreciate y'all for coming through chat. We got 18 popped in real quick. That's what's up. That's what's up. Um, we're gonna start pretty hot though. We're gonna hop right into a topic that had the community in a tizzy, I'd say.
mm,
Feds did a sweep. The leakers have been getting nuked left and right. Um, and it's changing up a lot of stuff in the community, man. As far as release dates, leaks, spoilers, all that.
mhm.
So we can just have a quick general discussion. Chat, let me know how y'all feeling about three statues of Kobe. Yeah, okay. Let me know how y'all feeling about this whole leaker situation. We can have a quick general discussion about it. I'm gonna what you feeling, Brago? What's going on, man?
Um, I think this is just like par for the course. This is just happens every few years where, people get caught up and, people say, ah man, it's the end of the leakers, we about to get the official. And all of a sudden, like, 2 weeks later, we right back. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just you're not going to stop it if they don't change the process in regards to releasing the volumes. So I think no matter what, until they change it, somebody else going to pop up. Like after Jaimini's box went down, manga stream went down. You know what I'm saying? TCB popped up. You see OP scans popped up. A manga panda went down. Like other people pop up. So it's just like I think no matter what, we might have like a 2 week, 3 week break where it's not we may not get in leaks or maybe a week. I think last time we had like a week break, a week. It came out like a day later than normally does, right? But I think even TCB they're still up. So I think it's like a big deal in the moment because like damn, like it could just all stop. But I think there's gonna be somebody right back. That's how I look at it.
So you've been in the game for a long time as far as One Piece content.
Mm,
I've been doing this for two years now, maybe three.
mm.
So for you is like I want to hear your opinion on it. Like, do you even like how was it when you first started with the leaks and everything, or was it just the officials and because I feel like now it's like more chaotic where content is like when the chapter comes out and people are checking out the spoilers here and there and seeing like to prepare their content
Yeah,
unless you do reactions and stuff um it's just a little bit more chaotic now. I mean, I think
trying to
about
get it out.
yeah, everybody's trying to get out as fast as possible. I mean, you have some people saying we should wait until officials. There's always been
Official.
so much discussion around it. So like
Yeah.
what's your take on it? You think it's just we just kind of follow as things progress, or it's just like what do you prefer?
I say back then, when I first joined the community, it was still leaks, but spoiler culture wasn't as big at all. Like
Mm,
nobody really made spoiler videos. That wasn't really a thing. And I think the people who made spoiler videos, they were kind of looked at a little weird. But spoiler videos are kind of big in the Dragon Ball community, where people would like make a content on Dragon Ball spoilers. I think early on, a lot of people that made One Piece spoilers, they were kind of like they didn't really have any tact, right? They were like spoiling people and shit like that. I know people still kind of do that, but like it was like really bad. So people weren't that wasn't a huge um part of the culture. And then even back then, when I started making content, for me, I felt like a way to break through was to kind of be first. So I used to like damn near wait up for the chapters, whether it was like coming out Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. I used to wait up to try to get it out first. And then after a while, it was kind of frowned upon because a lot of the bigger content creators for a while they had moved to the official, right? And then I was still like, I don't really give a fuck, bro. I'm still gonna read the scans if they coming out. Like at the end of the day, I pay for the viz. You know what I'm saying? I read the viz when it comes out. So it's like it's not like it's changing anything there. But like once the chapter's out, that's kind of like one of the things I looked at as like an edge. So I was reading it as soon as it came out. I think over time I've seen more people kind of transition back to the scans and kind of do that because the community has grown, right? And more people has kind of
Yeah.
become a part of it, and it's honestly more competition now. So I think a lot more people are trying to find like edges where they can, where it's like maybe that's timing, maybe that's quality, maybe that's thumbnails. That's a big thing. But I think in regards to the leaks, that was always a thing. Like niggas was always reacting to scans. And for the most part, the official was just like it was something that people kind of read for cross reference. And honestly, the translations back then were worse. So it wasn't something that everybody used as gospel, but we've kind of transitioned now where more people are using the scans more than ever. So it is different than it used to be back then.
Yes, it's interesting because I've done spoilers for certain periods of time and chapter stuff, and for me, I give credit to you and guys like Sai and people who Grand Line Review who do chapter stuff. It's just like,
Yeah.
bro, it's crazy because I don't think people understand how you say you waited up for the chapter, right? So for me, it's
Yeah.
like, bro, it messed up my whole sleeping schedule so bad, like
Yeah.
just always stressed. I have my phone, right, and I put my alarm every hour. I would have it where it rings, so like I'm always checking to see if the chapter dropped. Like I
Yep.
asked, like, how do you drop it so fast, bro? It's like, so I have a certain like respect for content creators doing chapter stuff, but I just
Yeah.
realized it's not for me though. You know, but
Yeah, you kind of find your lane. Once you start making content, it's kind of like you try different things and see what works, and then something kind of sticks. So
yeah,
it's for a while I was even making reviews. I was more so streaming, so I was like, wait for the chapter. As soon as the chapter drop, I just stream. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like everybody just kind of find their lane the longer they're in the community.
no, yeah, for sure, for sure. So I think I want to ask everybody here what do they think about this. I want to ask Chad too. What so people if they're getting arrested for a leak, I think it's my only thing with it is TCB and OP scans and all, and even just the leakers. If they're profiting with a lot of ads, I could see where One Piece is getting a little bit like we gotta check this because it's one thing to leak something and then it's one thing to make money off of it. Like I always say with Viz, it's like you can still read the chapter for free on Viz, but if you're taking eyes off of their platform and making money off of it, and that's what's a little bit like I could see why they're going after them.
Yeah. Well, I saw Joy Boy tweet something. Like I said, I don't know if it's true, but Joy Boy said that the reason why OP scans got caught up was because they didn't follow like an unwritten rule where you put out the chapter a few days after you get the raws, because then you don't want them to know exactly where they came from. Where they said OP was like putting them out as soon as they got them, so it made it even easier for like the powers that be to know exactly who leaked them.
Yeah.
Where TCB was kind of following that, and that's why OP kind of got packed up. I don't know how true that is, but I mean it kind of makes sense because I know OP they had even dropped something where they I think in their Discord, if you paid some money, you could get the chapter like a day earlier than when they were dropping it and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they're kind of moving kind of reckless. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I heard they made the spot hot for sure, and it was a lot with the JJK stuff too. They was out here trying to get a foot ahead.
We joked about it before, but I think we talked about it. I think OP scans. I feel like a lot of them are younger. I feel like they're maybe even kids. I mean, like it seems like from who I've spoke to and from what I've seen from them, they do have a more like reckless mindset. How you said, a little bit more childish. With TCB, I don't know if they're older, but they might have a more mature mindset.
Speaking of OP scans, did y'all see the tweet they made when it was dry snitching?
Yeah, that's 5D chess, man. That's 5D chess.
What they say? Put me on.
It was like, going forward, we won't be doing the scans anymore because of certain situations or whatever. Then they said, shout out to TCB. Hopefully y'all keep the community going. It's like, bro,
I did see that.
They said shout out to @TCB, keep it going. Okay.
They hit him with the All Might point. Like, come on, bro, y'all can't be doing that, man.
Like,
that was hilarious, bro. Trying to get the spot real hot, but Nigerian American, what? Okay. Yeah, man, this has been a very interesting situation. I've seen, I think I've been reading scans at least for like 3 or 4 years. So I've seen different things happen in regards to this too. And that was really that big of a deal. it always, like you said, like a week or so, and then things will kind of go back into order. So
yeah, that's
not
kind of the
super
thing. Is like
about
you
it.
just don't make the spot hot. I think
And,
you know, for them, they Shueisha, they know that leaks are gonna happen, and they probably factor in that. But like when it gets too hot, that's when they got to do something. They got to make a move.
Yeah,
And I
because
saw
I think
something that said that like that a translator snitched on them.
yeah, one of the JJK people, I think.
That's crazy. Like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, shout out to TRL for the $1.99 with the symbol super chat. But yeah, no, it was crazy, man. All the memes I'm seeing, the Shanks rat OP scan stuff. That's a part of that agenda talk we're gonna get into for sure.
Oh man.
Oh God.
But yeah, man.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm just personally appreciative that this had went down on a break week. So, first of all, ain't been a lot of toxicity because everybody just been focusing on with this one subject. So I felt like that was cool there. But it just gives everybody something to really rally around, I'm gonna miss the leaks coming in at the time they are, and I hope I don't know nobody out there, but I hope somebody find a way to step their game up and get us back on the routine that we was on. I don't know. I'm just being selfish there.
That's low-key true though, because King Lightning did his top 50 stream, right? So shout out to King Lightning, and I would expect people to be more like hostile, more toxic on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere. But I think people were focusing on this a lot more. I didn't see too much toxicity from that, and I mean I saw some pretty wild takes, I'm not gonna lie, but it was a fun stream, man. I wish I could have made that, and I was kind of busy that day, and it was a long stream. I knew it was gonna be long, so I was like, I couldn't make it, but man, that was a fun stream to watch.
Man,
they definitely had some interesting takes, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I kind of brushed over it, man.
Agenda,
Yeah, it's nasty, very nasty. I was brushing over it before we started because I was like, I wanted to get a feel of some of the ideas on here and some interesting takes, to say the least. I seen a couple Sabo over some Admirals. I'm like, what's going on here, man? But yeah, it's
Oh really? Oh really?
It's rough,
I don't
man.
know,
It's rough.
where do you guys stand in here? Like, how do you guys think Sabo's stronger than Admirals or the other side?
Nah, man.
I think he might be, bro.
No,
I
bro.
think he has. I think he has the potential to be. I mean, it makes sense in some cases, like Green Bull and Fuji. But I think
does
it's
that
top.
I think
how does that make
Green Bull,
sense?
not Fuji.
He's not stronger than Green Bull.
I think he has more. Well, he's shown more of a case against Fuji because obviously, like Dress Rose and stuff. But
Yeah,
obviously, that was just like them kind of feeling each other out. It wasn't
Dress
too
Rose,
serious at all.
I think. I think Fuji was playing with him more than anything. But
How could he be stronger than Fuji, but at Green Bull when Green Bull is stronger than Fuji?
Man, I
whoa,
swear.
Come on, man.
that's that might be a hot take. Now that's definitely a hot take.
That ain't hot.
Oh, we been know that, but Krow will
That ain't
explain.
hot.
When I see,
I just be trying to keep him let people know,
with,
man.
with Sabo, I got just so much more respect, I think, than you, Krow, for Sabo. It's just because I feel like with you don't even respect Ace, right? So when I see Luffy, Ace, and Sabo, it's a trio, bro. So for me, it's like they got so much potential where I respect them at a different level. Like I think if Ace was still around, he would be young. Like he would be like fighting for that Yonko title. I mean, so and that's why I say like Sabo has to be near what Ace would be. I mean, they would win like 50-50, right? Like they grew up together fighting each other, and so the potential with Sabo being trained under the Revolutionary, the face now with Dragon, is like, bro, this guy is a pillar of the future with Luffy. So
I just think sometimes we just haven't really seen it per se. I think it was like, I think his stocks were a little higher when he speculated that he was fighting against the Admirals in Merijoa. Yeah. I think after people saw that he really didn't do anything, people were like, oh man, Sabo trash now, which I don't agree with. I do think, with Ace, if he was here, it's kind of like Sabo, but Sabo, I don't know if he has Conquerors. I don't think he does. But it's kind of like Ace would be Sabo with Conquerors, advanced Conquerors, all that. So he definitely be Yonko caliber. But I think Sabo is definitely one of those. He's in that like middling tier of the first commanders, the top first commanders with like Ben Beckman.
Exactly.
The
YC1 plus tier. That's what we call it. I mean, that's what some people.
I was about to say. If y'all over here talking about that going Sabo on that Yonko level and correlating that with Ace, then that means y'all got to put my boy Jinbei on that same level too. I'm just saying, like, let me just throw that up.
I don't know how
Jinbei?
Where's the correlation?
Where did this come from?
Because he fought Jinbei, right?
That's the reason
Wait,
why
you
we
talking about
probably be
Ace?
downplaying him a little bit. Yeah,
Wait,
he's like
Ace
Ace fought
fought-
Jinbei
wait,
for
if-
5
if
days.
Jinbei fought-
scaling
Jinbei fought-
up Sabo off the fact that Ace was strong with the fruit and all that stuff, and they fought. Like Jinbei had Ace to a standstill, so like, why can't we give him that same energy?
Wait,
you know,
hold
and
on.
let there be a lake around, let there be a
That's a
puddle
crazy
around.
way
Like,
to
I'm
phrase
saying.
that. That's a crazy way to phrase that. Jinbei had Ace to a standstill when Ace was a rookie.
Exactly. That's the
He
part
was
he keep
like 18
ignoring.
years old. I want to ask
Bro was
so
fresh.
in the anime, I don't know if you saw the recent
It's aged differently.
episode. So Blackbeard
Yeah, I
has
did.
Conqueror's Haki confirmed.
Advanced Conquerors, yeah.
Hold on. Relax. All right, hold on. Why we said advanced Conqueror? What does that come
Because-
from? I see red lightning. I can see Conqueror's Haki.
I think anything with red lightning, anybody that can wield Conqueror's Haki, that's advanced, right?
I don't
Now,
think
how
that's the
y'all-
case. No, I don't think so.
Well, how do y'all look at it?
Well, so my idea is like if he just has normal Conqueror's Haki, what's the point? Like, what's the point of that?
But that's what I'm saying. Like nobody with normal Conqueror's Haki we've ever seen do that.
I agree. Yeah.
Wielded. I mean, I just
Yeah.
think he was just powering
Even
up or whatever.
Katakuri
Like,
can't do that.
When we think of Blackbeard, he's going to be one of the strongest characters. I just don't. I think he has it, bro. I've always said Blackbeard. I know some people like Morge and even I talked to Wizard of Wars. He he didn't believe it for a while because of like Blackbeard has cowardly tendencies. But I always bro, Blackbeard. I feel like he has to have it. Like, can you imagine a fight with Luffy and Blackbeard where he doesn't have Conqueror's Haki? In the angle,
I think people look at it where it's like because Blackbeard is overwhelming in a bunch of different areas, he doesn't need it,
Yeah.
But I think like with what Luffy has become, where it's like he's this broken god thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I wouldn't mind Blackbeard kind of competing on that level in regards to having advanced Conquerors or Conqueror's Haki in general. I don't know, we kind of associate Conquerors with certain personality types or tropes, and I don't think there's no real set method to it, other than you striving to be one of the top guys. And I think Blackbeard is clearly doing that. So him having Conquerors would not be surprising, but I do see the other side where it's like people don't feel like you need it.
It's almost pretty much as if it's to keep him at the same level as a potentially extremely broken Luffy, where Luffy has advanced Conquerors, he has Future Sight, an extremely broken God Devil Fruit, pretty much everything. So if Blackbeard only has the like God Devil Fruits like in that aspect, then it's pretty much almost unfair at that point. Because even Kaido was talking about like, oh, Devil Fruits may be cool, but Haki.
Yeah, you need Haki as well.
So,
I
yeah.
So,
think you gotta
so
keep
if
it
Law
interesting.
pulled up on the Blackbeard Pirates solo, well, I ain't gonna count them other frauds, right? He fought Blackbeard with advanced Conquerors and the rest of the crew basically by himself. We gonna have to adjust his stocks, right?
No, because he
I
lost.
don't know about by himself.
What was Sachi and Penguin? What was they doing?
I mean, but they said like Law is kind of the leader of it, but they fight beyond the makeup of the crew. You know what I'm saying? So they assisted. They're like they fight great as a group. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they probably did better than an average
True
crew.
chemistry.
Blackbeard
Yeah,
was
they
about
have
to
great
take his
chemistry.
devil fruit too. I mean, if it
Man,
wasn't,
was some bones, man.
Plot.
yeah, bro, like that Sulon thing.
It is plot.
I'm just keeping it real. The boys some
Yeah.
bones.
Plot. But I think, like I said, I never put a lot of stock in like Blackbeard getting hit or Luffy getting hit, right? Because those two are two notoriously slow starters, like in every single fight.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So Blackbeard getting hit by Law is just like, bro, like everybody hit Blackbeard.
Yeah, Blackbeard.
but-
He's also slow.
Everybody
Like,
hit him.
Luffy moves
Yeah.
fast. We haven't seen Blackbeard move quickly where he could dodge and he doesn't fight like that.
Yeah, nah. So he's gonna get hit. He's gonna take them damage. But like the fact that he can take damage like that and really he takes double damage and still like get up like it's nothing. Like he took Law's attack, bro. And he still
He was hurting though. He was hurting for sure.
yeah, he always looked like he hurting.
He was hurting from his like it's like I see it like it's pain, right? Like he was hurting, but he could still endure the pain.
Get right back up, bro. Get right back up. Blackbeard's a monster. I mean, dude, you don't scar somebody like Shanks and by accident.
Yeah, we need
So
to
okay,
use
so
some-
that brings an interesting
context
question.
over that.
Well, how long has Blackbeard had Conqueror's Haki? And
I
how
think
long has he
he's-
been able to use a advanced form?
In my mind, I'd say like if it's introduced now, then the entire time, solely because how did he scar Shanks if that's the case?
I would say that exactly when he had his old weapon. I think he could use it with his old weapon.
Yeah.
So we're thinking that he was sitting on in Whitebeard's crew, not even as a commander with Conqueror, with Advanced Conqueror's
Yeah.
Haki.
Yeah.
I think solely because of the fact that he wanted to bid his time.
But here's the thing. Remember, he was on Whitebeard's crew since he was a kid, right? So I don't think he had it like all along, but I think he probably developed it. And then, I mean, they knew Blackbeard was different.
He's a
because they offered him the position.
Yeah, he wasn't
right?
a
Yeah, let me
commander,
say
right?
Yeah, they offered him the position. He's like, nah, I'm good. Like that's a big ace.
And another thing is like when Blackbeard first joined Whitebeard crew, you know, he came to him groveling, crying, and everything. But we don't hold that against Kobe when we imagine him to have conquerors too. Once he finally decided to like nut up for himself, and he looked at those Marines and he was like, "Listen, I'm going to join the Marines," and he gave that man that eye contact. Ever since then, we've been looking at him different. You know, Blackbeard could have just started off like a Kobe situation and then tapped into his power once he became more comfortable with who he was within the crew.
Yeah, but Kobe was
Remember
like 14,
back then,
Blackbeard like 40 years old, bro.
I'm in the flashback as well.
No,
like,
I know he was a kid.
What are you talking about? Like,
no, I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm trying to time. At what point do we think he really unlocked Conqueror's Haki? You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
I mean,
worried
remember,
about when he was on the
maybe he
cruise.
fought Shanks back then. Back then, Shanks and even in the battle, Shanks and Buggy, they were like, "Yeah, what's up with this dude?" You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Like,
it wasn't even Shanks that figured it out. It was Buggy. They were like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
Buggy's
this
like,
fool
yo,
doesn't
what's
sleep
up?
at all."
Yeah, so it's
The
something
first time
going
we
on.
saw, the first time we saw him, he was groveling. By the time Whitebeard and Roger was fighting, that man was comfortable in his skin. I'm just saying that it could have been that
Yeah,
quick
I
of a
feel it.
transition.
I think I was talking to my partner Chris about this the other day. I think Blackbeard is on some Obito and Madara type shit with rocks, bro. I think like all of this was a plan. You feel me? So that groveling, I don't put too much stock into that. You know what I'm saying?
No, because I mean, I think about it's not the same thing, but I think about Toby and how Toby used to be, and how we looked at Toby and Naruto.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like Toby portrayal for a long time was like, yo, this nigga trash, man. Like, he was always running, and he had that voice, and it was just like, but then you realize he's actually pretty cold. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think Blackbeard, he has this affront where it's like you think that he's kind of mid, but I always look at it like, yo, everybody called Blackbeard a coward, all this shit. This nigga pulled up to Marineford.
It was
Marineford,
crazy.
right? Took the devil fruit and said, yo, this is my age. Like, what?
He was not lying. That boy rose up to be a Yoko after that.
No,
I'm not gonna lie,
pulled
bro.
up to Impel Down. Like,
Magellan
he
was handling his entire crew.
Yeah, Magellan was putting them beats on him for sure.
I mean, I think with Blackbeard, it's like an off guard thing, but it's like you can't give him that but he wasn't prepared when he should have been, you know. But at the end of the day, I think Blackbeard has shown time and time again that he's willing to do whatever is necessary. Where I don't mind him having conquerors.
Yeah, I think he got it for sure. I mean, well, there's no think. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was kind of confirming that in the anime.
Are we using the anime? Are we gonna take it as confirmation?
I will.
But it is strange, like when you see him with Rayleigh, right? Like I guess it just goes to credit for me. I love Rayleigh and I think of him in a high manner, but when Blackbeard has Conqueror's Haki, 2 devil fruits, and he's still not willing to, go toe to toe with someone like old Rayleigh. I mean, maybe he has like some kind of PTSD fighting against the Roger Pirates or something like. But
I think the context of it is important too, right? Because if he had fought against Rayleigh, it's not only fighting against Rayleigh, his crew also like dies, right? So like he loses 2 people from his crew. He got to fight Rayleigh. It's kind of like, like, all right, I still get to walk away with something. So Blackbeard, Rayleigh acknowledged that Blackbeard would beat his ass. So
yeah, he did.
It's not. I think Blackbeard knows it. It was just like the situation. It made more sense for him to just walk
what
away.
do I gain from doing this? I beat this man up, but I get my crew turned to stone and all this other shit. Yeah. I'm gonna address 2 things. First, shout out to Flevans, 00 Flevans with the 10-piece. Shout out to all the guy heads out there. The dome is going down on their heads. So that was a tame chat. He usually be wild. This was more on the tame side. And also, we got 156 watching, but 59 likes. What's up with that? Well,
like the stream.
Yeah,
try to get to 100 likes.
Get us to 100, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, also, shout out to, it's been, I think, 10, how long has it been? Okay, 25 minutes, and we've already passed like the biggest view count we've had like in a long amount of time. So appreciate everyone who's came through so far, and yeah, let's get to it.
The stream, like the stream.
Exactly. But yeah, man. No, I definitely think Blackbeard got it. Only reason I'm just holding back on Advanced Conqueror is because I think he may get it fighting Shanks.
So
I don't know if he goes into that fight with it because you go into a fight with Advanced Conquerors, the Gura, and the Yami fruit. Like, why is this even a fight? You feel me? Against anyone at that point. So I don't know.
So there's
He
always
tough,
been
though.
we always knew Blackbeard and Shanks was going to fight eventually. I mean, it was foreshadowed since he talked to Whitebeard and then even in Marineford. But there's always been a theory that Blackbeard will kill Shanks. So what do y'all think about that?
Is Blackbeard killing Shanks?
Yeah,
is
because
it too predictable?
With Conqueror's Haki, though, I feel like it's a way more likely chance that he could do it.
It's not about can he do it, because I think for the plot, anything can happen. Because he don't got it. You don't have to be stronger than someone to kill them. But
yeah, but I always saw Shanks as like a lot stronger in my mind if he didn't have it, But at this point, it's like Blackbeard is creeping up on the top tiers.
Yeah, like top one type shit. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
what do we need to see from Blackbeard? Isn't it just beating Shanks? Put him top one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know, but is him beating Shanks too predictable though? Do y'all think that's actually gonna happen? Like,
I do think it is too predictable. That's the thing. Where it's like now it's become like people feel like it's definitely gonna happen. So I feel like Oda's gonna have another route to kind of have Blackbeard do it. Where it's like, what else could Blackbeard do to kind of get to that level?
It feels like Oda always has another route in mind, man. Like always,
So
it's always the least expected thing.
Right.
I would say, I mean, I made a video on this. I think Luffy will fight Emu, but I think Blackbeard will kill Emu.
I think so too.
And take the throne and maybe try to take over the government.
One thing I say, I do think Blackbeard is the final villain, like the final villain.
I agree.
I think so. It's gonna be pirate versus pirate.
I'm gonna do a poll in chat. Who is the final villain?
Emu or Blackbeard? Don't put Sakazuki on there just for fun though. It's a lot of people. Yeah, it's
put other.
Yeah, it's a lot of Sakazuki.
What's
guys
going on?
out there.
Is Zane in the chat? Or is Zane in the stream?
Zane in here.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I'm here, boy.
Okay.
Zane, is Akainu the final villain of One Piece?
Of course. The hell? That's not even a question.
So is Sabo versus Akainu gonna be the final fight?
You said what?
Sabo versus Akainu gonna be the final fight?
It's gonna be Dragon. It's gonna be Dragon, Sabo, and Luffy against the Akainu.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Every faction.
They must take it out.
Every faction.
Okay, Preach. If you do put an other option in the poll, chat, name the other option in chat itself. Like, who do you guys think will be the final?
I'm gonna do Blackbeard, Akainu, Emu, and other.
A Rouge. Put a Rouge, man.
Is Rouge still alive?
Well, wait! Don't do that! Don't do that, Krow! Don't do that.
What you mean? I'm trying to
talking
love.
agendas here. We talking agendas here. My number. That's my top 2 right now.
That's a good transition. I mean, we could start with Eroge.
All right, what do we think Eroge is going to do? And more importantly, how strong do we think Eroge is? And I think the way we can answer that, who's the strongest person on the Straw Hats Eroge can kill or defeat, I'd say. We're going to say kill.
Probably Jinbei.
Zoro.
Jinbei? You think he can beat Zoro?
Zoro's crazy.
Jinbei makes sense.
That is wild, bro.
Listen, hold on. So, is Zoro actually struggling with Lucci, bro?
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing's wrong with that though.
Eroge is destroying Lucci.
Wait, why you say that? Where you get that from?
Bro, now listen, man. Your boy Eroge saw Kaido up there about to make a bad decision. He was like, I could stop him, but if he want to make that decision, I'm just gonna let him make that decision. Y'all gotta read
he
the
saw
tea leaves.
Kaido and started praying. It was like, I hope this nigga don't come after me.
He's like, please don't look to your right.
Nah. We're not gonna act like Rob Gucci ain't finna put the hands on your Eroge, bro.
Rob Gucci versus
Eroge ain't
Eroge.
being
That's the interesting
bro.
thing.
Rob Gucci is putting the hands on your Eroge, bro. Let's be real.
I do think it's like I think when I ranked my characters, I had Eroge right above Zoro.
What ground?
I can see Zoro winning, but I'm saying it's like a 50-50, bro. It's like it could go either way for me.
But on what grounds?
Bro, on the ground that Oda's saving the strongest supernova for last. That's the way I see it.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That's the Akainu argument, bro.
It's called the Mad Monk.
Nah, Akainu actually has some.
No, but it's like
Why is it Shanks?
Akainu actually has
Because
something.
Oda got
The
rid of
Rose
he
don't have
got
none.
a poo out of here, and Hawkins. I mean, Hawkins not even alive anymore. And so when I see a poo and I see like Bonnie's now being introduced in a major way, I mean not a poo. When I see a Rose, I feel like he has to be important in the next arc or one of the next arcs in a major way. And I see it has to be fighting because just looking at the guy and the way he's always been perceived and portrayed. I mean, the first time we saw him, he was the strongest supernova. In Hokage Island, I mean, they're saying like, oh, Rose is the only one who had a chance, even a semblance of a chance against Big Mom. So I just assume that he's a lot stronger now.
I think that he's not close to Luffy at all as far as supernova go.
No, I agree with that.
He's not,
I agree.
I
With
think
that.
even
that
close to
Zoro
Zoro
is
and
getting him the
Sanji.
fuck out
You don't
of here
think he's
too.
close to Zoro?
He's not close to Zoro or Sanji.
I think he's close now. Let's relax. I ain't gonna say not
Sanji.
close. I think him and Sanji is an extreme
He's
difference.
probably like Hawkins level.
No, stop it.
Come
Come
What's
on,
Hawkins
man.
though? Like the
It's
below.
All
Hawkins
right,
being
all right,
black.
all right, all right, my bad.
It's Hawkins
Below
being
the
that.
Toby Ropo, that's what you say? He weakened Ulti?
I just see you kicking like to put a video
wait,
about
I
Oki
think-
and Saturn. So I don't
Wait.
know.
Hey,
Did
Crow's
y'all
gonna-
rig that? Did y'all rig that poll, bro? Why is
Nobody
Akainu
cares
so
about
low?
it. Because he might be packed up next arc. That really, we been for real.
Bro,
I mean,
why is Sakazuki so low? That don't make sense to
you
me.
better
but
pray you
okay.
make it past next arc.
Yeah. We'll
I
see.
mean, I feel like it's like a generally objective thing that the Marines have to be beat first, then like the King of the World, Emu, and Blackbeard after that. I feel.
It depends because the Marines are never really going to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to be there at the end of the story.
True, but like in the sense of like miswarped justice or like not knowing the truth of the world and like basing justice based on that or like based off false
Yeah,
beliefs.
I agree
Like,
with you, Prince, because like if when I see it, the admirals and everything, like they're always going to be protecting the Gorosei and Emu. Like they're taking orders from the higher up, so it's like they're always going to be looking for if they're going in and trying to take over Emu or defeat the Holy Knights. Like the admirals are going to be there. We saw with Greenbull, like he was really overprotective over Mauricio. They launched a war there.
Breeds stability.
That's his job, bro. He got benefits.
I think
Y'all
the
try to
only
rob
admiral
him
that
of
would
his
be there
benefits.
is Greenbull. I don't think Akaino's protecting him.
You think so?
I feel like that's based on once he learns the truth. And
Yeah,
if that's the
yeah.
case, I feel like learning the truth is going to be probably the most monumental event in One Piece because it changes the whole world, right?
So what is
I know
the truth?
Fujitora
Like,
ain't protecting them for sure.
the truth of how the government was set up, like, or do you mean
Government was
think
set up,
Emu-
voice entry,
yeah,
all that stuff.
Emu and all that.
Emu's existence.
Nobody's supposed to be on the throne, but we're taking orders from this person that's not even showing their existence to the world. I think he'll hate that.
Now we talking about it, I think we're gonna have fights happening while the Revolutionaries are actually fighting against the Celestial Dragons. But I think once they fall, it might just be like the Admirals might just walk away.
I think it's gonna be a split for sure.
Yeah,
But
because it's
I
like the
think
world
that-
government, the Marines have to stay and remain, right? So you can't just like destroy all the admirals and like. So I think who does fall would be Emu and the God Knights and the Gorosei. They have to fall, but the Marines, they're gonna be around. I think even towards the end of the story, it's like you're gonna have the Marines still chasing after pirates. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we have different admirals, new fleet admiral, but you know they're gonna have to be around. I think Fujitora is definitely around.
So if the admirals are still around, who are they working under? Like the world government will not exist. I'm assuming it's not going to exist anymore.
Right. So now you have a marine structure where they don't have to look up to a corrupt world government. Now they can actually kind of police the world the way they probably should, because we all acknowledge that you need the Marines, right? You can't just have it where it's like the world that Kaido wants, where everybody's fighting.
Yeah, you do need
just
the
like a
Marines
strength
because like
base.
Luffy, like he said, like he's not a hero. Like Luffy's not going around trying to save people. He does it if it happened. Like if he has a friend and like they need help, he'll help them. He's not trying to make that his life duty to be worrying about other people.
Yeah,
And the worst thing about the One Piece world is like the Celestial Tribute and shit like that. It's like all the Celestial Dragons. You get rid of that, and it's like the Marines. It's like the world would be fine, and you know.
I think coming up pretty soon, and I think the actions in the end of Egghead are going to dictate this. There's going to be a split. Like I think the Marines are going to split from the government for sure. That's not going to, at least taking orders from the Gorosei. But beyond that, I think that the absolute justice side and then the Fujitora side, there's going to be like a split between them as well, and that'll decide who goes forward. But I would say like it's similar to Film Z with the Neo Marines and shit. I I believe that's the vehicle that's going to drive the fight for Akino, because the idea of extreme justice still has to be eliminated. That's Akino's ideals. Even if he leaves from taking orders from the Gorosei, he's still going to lead a flawed form of justice on the Marines. So he has to be taken down, and we have to insert someone like Fujitora in that position.
Yeah, he has to get taken out in some way.
True. Because I do feel like also the world's false pretenses, or at least that what the world is perceived as, according to like many underlings of the Marines, is why there are different senses of justice. You have your lazy sense of justice, your cog in the machine justice, absolute justice, all these different types of justices. But that is also the reason why I don't think the Marines are as strong as they could be in a cohesive unit. It's because they all don't have the same type of justice. And once they do, and I think that's also why Kobe will be a key part into the new Marines reform. But as soon as they do all have a unified sense of justice, that's where things can properly like be like formed in terms of like government, certain types of equality, things like that, or making a whole system after the world government is abolished.
Let me touch this super chat from Shaw Zed. After Elbaf, Zoro will be at lowest admiral level. I can't argue.
He's
with that.
already admiral level.
All right, let's take a deep breath. Is Lucci admiral level?
Yeah.
Okay, get the fuck.
Just for right now. Tomorrow he won't.
Hey, speaking of Elbaf, hey, Krow, speaking of Elbaf, though, I was gonna say if Arouge is in Elbaf, and he has been in Elbaf for a while, and he's been training to a certain extent, I think that he can beat Sanji. If he's been in Elbaf. If he hasn't been, then I think he gets up to Jinbei. But if he's been in Elbaf, I say he can take Sanji.
And if he can beat Sanji,
this is my thing with Arouge, right?
He can maybe beat Zoro, bro.
I mean, like if he beats Sanji, it's like an extreme or high with Zoro.
If he beats Sanji, not outright, but like beats Sanji like high diff, I'd say it's like a 50-50 between him and Zoro. And it leans to like 51-49.
It depends on how you think, how easy is Zoro versus Sanji.
Man, that's a tough question, man.
I would go extreme, bro. I mean,
quite clearly it has to be extreme, but also it's hard to say because they both know each other so well.
I mean, just looking at like, okay, if Zoro versus Sanji fought each other, they both bloodlusted. How hard is it for one to defeat the other? Forget all the knowing and shit.
I don't think it's extreme.
High? I think high too. I think high too. I don't think it's extreme. Just because of Advanced Conquerors, like I don't think
Advanced Conquerors are equal.
Well, yeah, that's true. Advanced Conquerors Haki.
This is Sanji guy talking. You feel me? But that's just extreme. It
is at least high diff though. I mean, I think Arouge is like where we scale him during the time skip is that he beat Snack, right?
Arouge,
I don't know how great a feat that is, to be honest. I mean, Snack was a commander, but
one of the weaker ones, right?
Yeah, I remember like
he's close to
it's a lasting image in my mind of Snack being held off by Judge. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Judge top 5 though.
True. So I think if we scale Arouge, I'm like, okay, he was at least, around the third commander, around Cracker. I mean, he did get beat by Cracker. He's around there. If we scale him a little bit,
he got beat by Cracker, but an entire fleet too, and Big Mom was there too.
I mean, do you think they needed Big Mom?
I mean, bro, when you're launching like a full fleet against one guy, it's like,
yeah.
I don't think they needed it, but like when I'm just saying, like, I'm not sure it was a clear 1v1, and he
to be honest, versus Cracker is never really like a 1v1. You know what I'm saying?
Because what I see is Luffy was struggling with Cracker at first. Like it was a close fight.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I think Arouge wasn't going to beat a Cracker regardless.
Is Zoro? Is Dressrosa Zoro beating Snack in our eyes?
No.
Yes.
I think he can Snack out of here. I ain't gonna lie.
He getting Snack up out the paint.
Snack a bomb, bro. He was like, Judge. We talking about?
I'm just trying to think in terms of how.
This is just basically Zoro Shusui instead of Enma.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Black Blade.
Oh yeah. Forgot. I forgot he still has Shusui. Yeah. Then most definitely he beat Snack.
I think he beat Snack.
Yeah.
I think that
because he still had Ashura, right? He has Ashura, he just didn't use it.
Yeah, he
just doesn't use it.
And he didn't train in either Zoe or Whole Cake. So pretty much Dressrosa Zoro is just pretty much all the way up until pre-Wano, exactly the same.
No.
Basically, Dressrosa Zoro is Zoro versus Killer.
I
Yeah.
agree with that. Okay, I can agree
Yeah.
with that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right, because motherfuckers be pushing the rooftop Zoro was Fishman Island Zoro. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Oh no, definitely not.
No, they get stronger after each arc, though. They get
I
stronger
mean,
after each
they
arc.
literally
Yeah.
showed him doing
Yeah.
training like in the 3 weeks before the whole raid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we got
They
another
get
chat.
stronger after each arc. So I'm gonna say like,
Yeah,
yeah,
them
he's
Zoro's
definitely-
words too, so for sure.
yeah, exactly.
Fire
So,
Angel
yeah,
Lufo, well, live Fire Angel Chris, Zoro knocking on the doors of the top tier, which is cool. He said, "Sup, Brago."
What's up? What's up, Chris? Is Zoro knocking on the door to top tier? He is. I mean, I think Zoro. Okay, it depends on your definition of top tier. Like, what do you guys consider top tier? Top 10?
Admiral and above is top tier to me.
Admiral's not top tier, bro.
What?
Greenbow is not
Huh?
top tier.
Yes,
Greenbow
he
is a top
bro.
tier,
Oh
bro.
my
Yeah,
God.
bro.
Look at this. This time,
Why are you so
Look, so
I'm not gonna lie.
When I
I'm
say
willing to
top
say
tier,
top tier. For me, top tier is top 15 because, like,
I was thinking top 15. Yeah.
I think Rayleigh's a top tier.
No.
I think
Rayleigh's
Garp is
stronger
in the
than
top
Greenbow.
tier.
I think
I think Garp is still a top tier. You know what I'm saying? I think
Nah, Garp
so.
is
It's like
yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
so I kind of look at top 15 as top tier. I think Ben Beckman is a top tier. I kind of look at those guys, but I can understand people saying
I
top
don't
10.
think Greenbow is.
I think Zoro is definitely.
bro.
You think
I would-
Greenbow
I
is
would-
top tier?
I would say
I don't
top
think he's in my
10
top
because it's like
15.
cream of the crop.
How is
He's
Greenbow
top
not
tier.
top 15?
He's top
bro?
tier. He's an
So-
admiral.
I get okay. So when you think like Gorosei, right? Like Gorosei, is it
Yeah.
5 Gorosei or is it just one that you place?
I look at them as a single entity right now. I mean, I'm pretty, but
Bro.
if you do that, then it's a lot of people that's not top 15. That's
That's what I'm
5
saying.
whole spots. But
I
we
think
not, I'm pretty
Greenbow
sure when we
beats
talk about
every
top,
Gorosei member, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I
Hey,
think the
cook.
Gorosei is
honest
getting
with you, bro.
the Gorosei is getting like gas. Where it's just like I think at best they're gonna be around some of the old strong guys, unless somewhere they can use the strength that they had in their youth, something like that. Other than that, like I don't think they're gonna be strong. Like I've
Yeah.
seen people put them over Kaido. Like
No,
the fuck?
that's see that.
That's
bro,
that's
that-
idiocy.
that's-
There
That's
is
idiot.
no way.
No,
There
I've
is
seen
no
it, I've seen it,
Kuma,
bro. I've seen
Kuma, a normal hockey punch from Kuma sent that man flying.
Bro,
It had-
listen, a lot of people are gonna change their tune now, but like that chapter when that nigga they couldn't move and
With
he just
Sanji,
came out
yeah.
the magic circle, niggas was going crazy talking about like, yo, he's above all the admirals, he's above Kaido, power cliffing, all this.
No,
stupid
he's
shit.
right.
But
He's
you
right.
gotta
He's right.
admit
Because, bro,
that you gotta admit that entrance was raw as hell though.
It was raw, but I'm like, yo, he's still an old nigga.
No, bro,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he's old as hell.
Like
Facts.
Garp's entrance was raw. We saw how that ended, and I love Garp. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
like
But,
people
it's
look
just-
at Gorosei hacks, right? But it's like Kaido to me, bro. He has everything. Like he has physical power.
Man.
He's in his prime, and he has everything. Like fighting
If
capability.
Kaido's alive, he's top 3, top 5 in the verse. Gotta be.
He has to be. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
getting
still top
Akainu out there
five.
top 5. He knocked Akainu.
Nah, we're not doing that.
He's
Anyways,
stronger than Akainu. There's no fucking planet where Akainu is stronger than
bro, yes he is.
I don't
bro.
know. Is he,
Sorry.
I mean, if he is dead though, then
Is he?
that means the magma took him out.
If
Oh my God.
Sir, yes, sir.
I guess
The
nothing that
magma
happened
did-
before that.
See, my thing is,
Magma
if Kaido is alive, he's top 1.
No, I don't think.
What?
I
No,
don't think
that's
he's
not.
stronger.
That's crazy.
Hold on,
That's
hold
I
on.
think
crazy.
Shanks and Mihawk are Shanks
No,
and
no.
Mihawk and Dragon are stronger than Kaido.
So
to
we
me.
give
Yes,
so
yes,
much
sir.
to Luffy. Like, bro, he got so much stronger after these big fights. Well, if Kaido fought his biggest fight ever, you don't think he got stronger? If he comes back from that,
It's so weird because I don't know. One Piece
I don't know how
never
the boom
really
shit works.
I think
accentuates the
Kaido
villains
was
getting
at his
stronger.
peak. Kaido was at his peak
that-
through his devil fruit and through his hockey, bro. I don't think he
Was
was
he-
gonna grow much more.
Was he awakened? Do you think?
Yeah, bro.
man.
I don't know. Those drunk forms had me thinking he was awakened, bro.
I think he was awakened, but Oda just was, he was wild and doing Wano. So we
Yeah, I think that he was just trying to be
clarification.
sneaky with it. But the fact that Kaido can explain what an awakening is goes to show that he knows, one, an awakening exists, and two, how it works.
Mhm.
So if that's the case, then I feel like he would at least have one.
No,
Kaido
imagine-
was the strongest he was ever gonna get whenever he fought Luffy, bro. I promise.
why
Because
why
I don't know
he
how to
get- why would he not get
power.
stronger though?
Because I'm
Because
not sure
he's
how this
already at his
boost
peak.
works, bro.
Yeah, but now he's okay. But now he's fighting against like top tier Gear 5 Haki, right? Like at probably the highest fight that he's ever been in. If you're fighting against that and like barely losing, right? Like it's like you're definitely gonna improve from that fight.
I mean, he took a bath in lava though, barely losing. I mean, like
No,
this
no,
is
no,
different.
Don't get me
He took
wrong.
a bath in what?
I don't think Kaido is alive, but I'm saying if he is, I feel like we have to say he got at least a little stronger.
I think
bro.
that
It's
I'm not
tough
sure if the
because I
bloom
use that
works for
argument
the antagonist.
when it's convenient to me. So like
That's what I'm
I
saying.
can
So like
go
with
with it.
Zoro,
But
right?
it's
When
different-
Zoro
it's
beat King,
different
we're like,
with
oh, now
Kaido.
he's so much stronger. Why is it different with Kaido? Bro, he was waiting for 20 years to fight Joy Boy.
Zoro
Because
won.
Just because like
Kaido's-
Oda
Bro, how
has Oda
old
ever
is
done that
Kaido?
though? Has Oda ever shown like a villain getting stronger after a fight?
Like Zenkai boost type shit. I don't think so. That's what I'm saying.
Kaido
But
is
Lucci just
60
been
years
trolling
old,
training.
No,
bro.
but Lucci like went and trained and shit.
Yeah, he actually upgraded in the ranks. Like this ain't like the
Well, like,
same
for
goes
instance,
with
like-
Katakuri.
With Katakuri, like if the same thing that Oda
Wait.
does to the Straw has happened to Katakuri should come back with Advanced Conquerors.
But I think everyone thinks that Katakuri, when
Agreed.
he comes back, will be stronger, right?
Oh
So-
yeah.
She will be strong, but he's gonna get the boost that he should. Like, the
But
main
I think
characters get. I don't
Katakuri's
know.
age gives him more room to grow. Kaido is 59 years old, bro.
Katakuri's like 50
Yeah,
years
he's
old.
Dude, Katakuri's
But that's-
hell.
that-
old.
That gives him more time than Kaido.
But
is
here's
what
the
I'm
thing:
saying.
I don't think it's necessarily age; it's about life experience. And Katakuri has been he has like a limited view
But
for
one,
most of his life.
Yeah,
I think
Luffy
it's
was
the-
his craziest
right.
fight.
This is the
I think
first
when we
time he
look
really
at-
kind of like, looked beyond what he could in regards to Big Mom's crew. So I think, and again, if Katakuri is the new captain, right? Because
Yeah.
I think it may be some some lobbying for Perispero, and but I think if Katakuri is a new captain, I think that's like a new justification for him to be stronger. Because I think the only thing holding back Katakuri, I think, is Advanced Conquerors. If he has that, then that's kind of.
I feel like
Chris
has
okay,
made a good
so
point.
with Kaido,
I see.
okay, go ahead. Super chat or
No, not a super
Right.
chat. I
I
just
would-
saw a
he
good
would
comment
super
from
chat,
chat mid-match. He said if Dofi comes back, he's having Advanced Conquerors. I think that's a good topic to talk about because I feel like if Dofi
Dofi?
comes back, yeah,
Is
That'd
he?
be
I don't know
very
about
I just want
Transformers.
to make one final
It-
thing and then we can move on. Like Kaido, when I see him, right, it's like he's the ultimate warrior. He's the ultimate combatant, and like his whole philosophy in life is fighting. So I feel like with him, if anyone, it's gonna be Kaido that learns so much more and grows from a fight like that, right? So that's why I say Kaido is definitely top one if he comes back. I don't think he
My
is.
thing
Though.
is-
I mean, I
I
can see
don't know. I
Shanks
think with
or
Kaido, like
Blackbeard.
at that age, right? I don't think you can really grow necessarily physically because I think he's at his peak in that manner. I think you can grow mentally and then you can get stronger. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I
By
agree.
the end of the fight, do you think Kaido like changed anything about how he felt about anything? Or, like,
Exactly.
that's the only
That's
thing
my
with Kaido.
thing. I think that the
Like,
difference in One
yeah.
Piece, like as far as growth from villains after they're defeated, is usually a like they line their mind state in regards to something. Like for example, Croc was locked up, but he got out of jail, and with like a little short time frame, he didn't get way stronger. You feel me? But that's
I
because
think
he
Crocodile
kind of
even
focused.
he even changed a little bit because he swallowed his
Exactly.
pride and was working with the Straw Hats and fell down and shit. So like,
But does
Crocodile,
Kaido grow
yeah.
that same way though? Like I think Kaido was kind of complacent to where he was sitting waiting for Joy Boy to beat him. Now that he's been beaten by Joy Boy, is Kaido coming back?
because he
just
go back
way
to train
stronger?
again. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
don't
It was
think
like,
so.
all right, now. And
does
then
he
I
come
feel
back
like,
with different morals and stuff like that?
But
or nah?
can
Probably
you bring
not.
Kaido back because he's so damn strong? Like, you bring Kaido back into the final war. What side you on? Because that's going to be the side that wins.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Mhm.
coming back. I don't think he can.
I mean, Zoro still got to kill him. So.
Nah, Kaido is dead for sure.
I agree.
He's
Yeah,
dead.
I agree.
I don't know.
He has to be
I,
dead
hope,
for-
I hope he's not because that would be a very underwhelming death.
But that
Kaido's coming
is
back,
what
joining Nika.
that's the best way to end Kaido's character because he wanted a death that was grand.
Was that
And
grand
him-
though? He died
No,
in the
but-
lava with
But
nobody.
that's the point though. Because he was a villain, he treated everybody like garbage. He destroyed Wano. He doesn't deserve a grand
So
death.
you're saying like you're saying he doesn't
Worst
deserve it
death.
He got the opposite of what he wanted.
Yeah, and not just that, but it's Luffy's thing to crush his opponent's dreams, not kill them, because crushing their dreams is much worse than killing them. That's what,
But
or not.
he
That's what
didn't
Oda
really
said, but that's
kill
what
him, though.
Luffy does.
So you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Luffy is? You think
didn't
Kaido
really
is still alive,
kill him,
Prince?
Do I think who's
You
alive?
think Kaido is still alive?
I mean, I personally say no, but I wouldn't be shocked if he is. But I think that when it comes to like Kaido's death, the whole situation with him not giving him a grand death is what like Luffy's pretty much meant to do in that sense because
Yeah.
it's crushing his dream. He tried crushing like pretty much every single villain's dream like after he saw a bunch of unequal shit happening in some situations and stuff, and especially when Kaido like was thought to give him a chance in I think 1042, like they were talking about, oh, I saw Big Mom, like she just got defeated, like she was like a sister to me, and then we all thought that like not thought, but we saw that it could be some type of situation that's similar to Naruto where it's like talk no jutsu type stuff and Luffy just talks with him. But no, Luffy's like, I don't give a shit about your ideals. I don't give a shit about who you are. You've done terrible things, and now it's time to beat your ass. Like, he kept with it. So I feel like it's kind of, given that same trajectory that, like, he wasn't going to have this grand death ever since he crossed paths with Luffy.
Kaido is
I think it's
irredeemable.
just-
I don't care what anybody says.
I think he's alive, but he just doesn't return to the story in a significant way.
Yeah, Kaido was irredeemable for me since he killed Odin.
Wow.
Ooh, I just love Odin.
Why?
I'm just asking.
I think for me it was, I don't know if he's irredeemable.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of just like how he killed Odin did bother me because if Odin was such a good run it back. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Nothing
Kaido
like that.
has to be irredeemable, bro, because of what he did to Wano, bro. He killed
I would
children.
say-
He killed women. He killed innocent people, bro.
But he was about
just
to
to
enslave the
just to do
entire
it, bro.
alliance.
He's irredeemable.
And the fact
Yeah,
that he
my
wanted to
thing
be
is,
beat
like,
by
everybody
Joy
kill-
Boy, he
everybody
wanted to
kill
be
niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but the fact that he wanted to be
But they don't
beat by
enslave
Joy
him,
Boy
though.
and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like it could have been worse.
He enslaved
What?
him. That's the worst thing you
Oh
can do.
my god!
You know what I'm
What
saying? I
more
could
do
have
you
killed you,
want
bro.
from
I
me?
enslaved you.
Nah, that's
Nah.
crazy.
Kaido had his
Kaido
daughter
literally-
eating scraps for 10 years, bro.
That's
It's
on
like-
her though. She was wilding.
So what is
Even better than
everybody's?
Yo, she was running around saying she Odin, bro. This nigga almost packed me up. Like that's crazy. Disrespectful.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
what?
I was like, okay.
You Odin.
Crocodile is irredeemable. Sure.
Nah, Crocodile's redeemable.
What makes what? Okay, what is the line for?
I don't think
someone
killing
being
people should be
redeemable?
irredeemable. Everybody killed somebody.
Nah, I just think Kaido is a different level. Of
Well,
evil,
okay.
bro.
Y'all think Zoro killed people before he joined Luffy crew?
Hell yeah. Didn't he
Of
kill Mr.
course.
5?
Yeah, he
In
killed
live
Bob.
action. That
He was
live
quite
action.
literally called
But
a
he did
pirate
say-
hunter. So
Yeah,
Live
was
action is
definitely
niggas
canon.
do be hunting people and don't do nothing.
My thing
No,
is like this.
come on,
this
Krow.
death. How many niggas Luffy's responsible for releasing them niggas from jail though?
Oh, 100%. I'm sure like some of like the people he crane kicked in Marineford dead. But,
Like,
like, he
big
doesn't
ass
know.
Oh,
fucking-
he's talking about the people he released from Impel Down.
I mean,
Is that what you're
Blackbeard's
talking
crew. Yeah.
Oh, that was Blackbeard.
And then that big sun punch he did to them pirates on the ship outside of Wano, bro. There's no way that everybody survived that.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
trying
with
to
Kaido
see-
is just like
Live action.
there's no when we're talking about redeemable, he's not gonna be doing anything where he's helping the Straw Hats or any shit like that. So it's like I guess in that instance he's not redeemable.
But I would say
But-
even
Kinda-
if he
I
did, he
kinda
still
think he
wouldn't be
would, though.
redeemable. Like just because you helped Luffy because Kaido already wanted to take down the Celestial Dragon. So if he helped him, I still don't think he'd be redeemable. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he's helping Luffy, but I feel like even other villains could still help Luffy too. Like
I guess my thing is
So how
redeemable in
about
what,
this,
what
like, in
context?
re-
like, yeah, what do you mean redeemable? I guess
So,
we
like-
can
Yeah, I
do
was
that
just saying,
now.
what's the
My thought
line?
process is like, when Luffy first came to Fishman Island, he had all this reputation. Shirley hit him with this guy's going to destroy our island. Everybody was trying to persecute him before he did anything. And Luffy was like, listen, y'all just going to decide for yourselves how y'all feel about us. I kind of look at Kaido in the same way. Like, yes, he's terrible. But like his whole thought process growing up was the strong will survive. Now he's shown like I'm not the strongest. I could see that being a way for him to either not 100% follow Luffy, but to like look at him as an example of what to do better. I don't expect Kaido to come back being like, yo, I apologize for what I did. He did what he did. He's going to move on. But at the same time, I do look at Kaido as like, you was able to be that free man. You was able to be joyful, happy, and still be able to change the world in a positive way. I don't got all the answers. Maybe I can learn a little something from you. So that's kind of what I'm seeing in regards to, I literally do expect to see Kaido coming back, acknowledging Luffy as Joy Boy and doing what he can to help the final war on the Straw Hat side. I really do.
Man, I don't think so. I think he's
I-
alive, but I don't know how you can bring Kaido into any arc or like major fight and just not have it so one-sided. And also I don't just see it making sense. Like, I don't know. The Kaido we just was with for 4 years, him coming back and helping Luffy in any way just would feel so crazy to me, bro.
It'd be very weird.
and
It's literally a Madara situation. Like, I'm pretty sure the Naruto fan base said that like Madara was too strong and they had to like get him out like of the whole story because he was too powerful. So
My
like,
thing is, Oh, my bad. Go ahead. I thought you were.
No, I was just gonna. It's the same thing. Like if Kaido comes back, it's literally and he joins the not joins the Straw Hats, but like aids the Straw Hats to like a certain extent. Then it's quite literally just broken to a completely different level. I don't know how the story would go from that point.
Because I already
I
feel
don't want
like
Kaido
the
helping these people.
I already feel like the Straw Hats, or at least the Alliance, whatever we're gonna call them, has too much on their side. You feel me? You got Luffy. He's gonna have access to an ancient weapon, possibly two.
Well,
The
he
Grand
does have
Fleet-
access to two.
Yeah, the Grand Fleet. Law is probably gonna be back. We gotta see what's going on with Kid and Shanks. Possibly. He just like it's so many people that are gonna be on Luffy's side. We bring Kaido in too. Like, what's going on? Who was beating that?
No,
anyway?
bro. No,
Technically speaking, that's not even it.
Bringing Kaido back into the story would be very cheap, bro. I don't see Oda doing it, bro. I think he went out how he was supposed to go out. He died in an offhand ways to where you can't really say Luffy killed him because he just punched him away. He punched him away. He can't control what happens after that. You know what I'm saying? But Kaido adds nothing to the story narratively. Kaido adds nothing to the Straw Hats. Kaido adds nothing to anybody anymore. Like the Beast Pirates are destroyed.
The rocks.
Yamato has their closure. Like if he comes back, it'd just be cheap to me. It'd make no sense. He's the greatest villain. He's the greatest villain that Luffy has ever fought.
Great in what regard? Strength?
In terms of power, yes.
Okay.
And him getting cheated out of that dub would just be defeating me. I understand that him dying doesn't mean, or him not dying doesn't mean he be cheated. But I just think, I don't know, bro. I would not like that at all.
So I just want to I want to go into the next topic because we have I think you send all the agendas in the chat, right, or in our group chat. But I want to start out with everyone says one agenda that they, that they support or disagree with. Whatever you guys want to push. I mean, I can start out if you want.
Okay, I think I know we can do. What's your favorite agenda and what's the one that you dislike the most?
See, are we doing strictly power scaling theories? What's the
anything,
categories we're going with here?
I'm going power scaling, but do whatever y'all want.
Oh, we know you going power scaling. That's not even a question. But
well, it's a big vague, but
well,
yeah.
Okay, so you brought that up. No power. We don't have to do power scaling. So one that I've a lot of people in my that have seen my videos before, our streams too. I always say, and I know people love this arc, bro. Skypiea is so boring.
Oh my god.
Now.
That's your agenda.
That's my agenda, bro.
That's the one you do.
I honestly think Skypiea is the worst long arc, the big arcs. But I don't want to just stay on something negative. So I think when we come to Zoro, my favorite character, I always say this one as well. Zoro will surpass Roger one day.
I think it's far-fetched. I don't think it's far-fetched.
I think that's fair as well.
It won't be like when the story ends, but it'll be like when Zoro. Look at what Zoro is.
Zoro surpassing Roger?
Yes, sir.
Like imagine a 45-year-old Zoro.
In terms of power, not in terms of notoriety.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But there's no reason why 45-year-old
ever
Zoro
gonna have enough to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because Oda doesn't do the co-mingling a lot between the past and the present in regards to strength. Some shows be like, yeah, well, this guy is close to. You know what I'm saying? Unless they do that, which we really haven't seen that since or yet. I don't know if we can ever say it. You know what I'm saying? But I get it.
Yeah. I mean, even if he surpassed him, I don't think it's even by the end of the story. I feel like it would be Zoro when he's like 40 years old. So
yeah, for sure. 3 Black Blades. He's experienced. He's grown to an old age where people seem to be in their peak in that realm, like in that 40-year-old area.
So was Zoro the second strongest ever?
Yeah. I feel like Blackbeard might
possible.
be up there. But
Blackbeard is not surviving this story.
No, I'm saying like Blackbeard and Luffy at the end of One Piece is gonna be crazy, bro. Like
right, so it's like if we say Zoro surpassed Roger and it's like he's stronger than Blackbeard, so Zoro's the second all time.
He's in that conversation.
Okay, I'm gonna say a hot take.
That doesn't make Luffy's Pirate King title Mickey.
No, because he surpassed him too.
See, I think that it doesn't make it Mickey because what Luffy is trying to do with his Pirate King title is gonna be much more than what Roger did. Roger created a whole new boom of an era, Luffy's ending an entire 800-year deficit, pretty much. Or
Luffy's
is trying
not
to.
like trying to do that.
I mean, he's not trying to, but he's unconsequentially going to be doing it regardless, just
That's
by
what I'm
his
saying.
own
So like,
And I feel
general
like
actions.
Luffy.
so do we give him
in-
credit for that though? Like, because he's like,
I
that's the
would-
thing with Luffy.
I mean, do we give him credit for anything? I mean,
I would
if
give
it
Luffy
goes
credit.
to that extent.
I would give him a bit of credit for Zoro because I feel like just being around Luffy, it influenced Zoro to be even stronger than he would have ever been.
True. I agree with that.
I agree with that.
So I mean, okay. So this like, Krow, let me ask you, Krow. Do you
my
think
God.
Zoro will be wielding Yoru in his mouth when he's like 45 years old?
Nah, I think he's gonna break your rule, bro.
Bro.
Hey,
I
don't
feel
steal my theory.
Yoda.
He's gonna break your rule, bro.
Don't steal my theory.
He's gonna spin the
They
block.
said
Mihawk broke
S-Hawk
them
about
2
to take
swords.
Yoda from Mihawk. That's what they say.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
that's
Nah,
nasty.
nah.
That'd be
That's
fire though, bro.
nasty, bro.
Hey,
Okay, not
hey,
now,
nah,
but like
bro.
one day though, one day, cause bro, like imagine Mihawk trained S-Hawk. That'd be hard.
Y'all think
Yeah,
Zoro
listen,
gonna
I
not
want
kill
to say something real
Mihawk?
quick. I'm not mad at the Zoro over Roger because I already got Shanks over Roger, so
Ooh.
all good.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I don't think nobody's surpassed Roger yet. Like to this day.
Wait, Whitebeard.
No, Whitebeard's not showing Roger.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, fuck
oh
that.
God.
Whitebeard is
I
not
don't,
Here
care
we
about
go.
that. I don't give a fuck about that title bullshit.
Oh yeah,
I do
yeah,
not
okay,
care.
okay.
The strongest.
Prime
Zoro.
Whitebeard was clashing with a sickly Roger, bro. I don't want to hear none from
The sickly
nobody.
Roger, who his
3
health
days.
was not affected at that point.
Stop it. I hate
Nah,
that point.
nah,
What is-
nah, nah.
what? No, yes, it was. Just because he was
No.
good for one day,
Bro,
Is
don't,
there
he was
any
good to
bullshit?
fight, but that don't mean that you like you at your
First
peak
of all,
strength.
first of
though.
all, first of all, I think Whitebeard was taking it easy himself, bro. Because at the end of the day, Roger, they should have packed up that crew, and they didn't.
So is that your agendas?
So Roger
Whitebeard
taking it
over
easy.
Roger and Shanks over Roger?
No, I think that I got them equal. I used to have Whitebeard over Roger. Now I have them equal. I think that's
Okay,
like
I
one
can agree
fight
with
where I can't see Whitebeard going down, and I can't see Roger going down.
It's an
So I have
extreme
them-
diff. It's an
I have
extreme, and
them
it could go
truly-
either way.
I don't think either of them fall personally.
Nah, yo.
It's like that much of a standstill in your eyes?
That much of a standstill. No, none of them fall. We already see Whitebeard. Everything he went through in his old age, he didn't fall. So in his prime, what do you think?
So you
Bro,
think
He was
also
like,
so-
that divine departure, he would have failed.
nothing
brother. I
is
hate to
putting
break it.
Whitebeard down.
So you
So,
think
and
it's
I think
like
Roger had
Ooh,
similar
Hey,
wills.
hey,
so.
Sakazuki put him down. So I'll say.
Like, can't
Did
do a damn thing.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Nice.
Score,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
score kill.
At the end of the day.
Y'all gotta stop getting
Listen,
him squad kills,
I'm
bro.
a kind of guy, right? But I think like in Prime Beard, in regards to like him and Roger, I think I'm willing to give them equal. Like nobody's gonna give away. So there's 1A, 1B, or both 1A in my opinion. Like that's how
That's how I feel about Mihawk and Shanks, though. So
I
I don't
bro,
feel that way about
I feel
them
like
two.
if Whitebeard really wanted to,
hold
he
on,
could have
hold on.
became
Let's hear
Pirate
it. Let's
King.
hear it. You think Shanks stronger?
Yeah, I do.
How is it comfortable or what?
No. It's just
Okay,
extreme diff. No, it's extreme
Okay.
diff. Yeah.
But I look at it like this, right? I think that Oda does a lot of things with Mihawk and Shanks that he did with Roger and Whitebeard. And they're meant to be this generation's version of them, to me. And I think it's equal as you can be. But if I had to pick somebody to win both fights, I would have to go with Roger and Shanks. I don't care about the titles. I just don't. Be for real.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like I think Whitebeard had more of a reason to be stronger
The Mihawk?
than Roger.
I mean, than Roger in comparison to Shanks and Mihawk, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
because I think
man.
Whitebeard had more to protect.
I can see that.
Because think about Whitebeard's crew. He had a bunch of
argument.
kids on his crew.
Bro, yeah, Marco as his right hand until Odin
He had a
joined.
bunch of
Yeah,
kids.
He didn't start as his right hand, man.
Nah, his right hand was probably like Rockio or Vista.
I won't say Vista.
I mean,
Vista tough though.
think
Hey.
about who was there. Think about when he pulled up to Wano. It was Rockio, Vista, Whitey Bay.
Yeah, Whitey Bay. Yeah, he
You know
had
what
the
I'm
kids
saying?
too,
But that's
yeah.
low-key true though, because like if he really had to, Whitebeard would protect them from everybody. Like if he had to go
From everybody.
toe-to-toe with the Roger
Nobody's
Pirates
getting
for
past
real,
that, man.
if they were going like
That's what.
seriously, bro, he would protect them for real.
That's why I got him equal. I got him equal, truly equal.
But I need to know the circumstances behind Mihawk's, like his backstory. You know what I'm saying? Like what led him down this path
What path you think? What path he's referencing?
of lonesome now. Now
Well, I
he's
think,
this
well,
lonely.
they talk
swordsman.
about like the strongest is lonely, right?
Yeah, but okay, this is my
It's a little
thing.
too lonely though.
I'm looking at Mihawk like in One Piece. We've learned that like ambition and willpower really is the most important thing, right? But you got Mihawk with no crew. He's just out here by himself.
But
10
the thing
toes
is,
down.
his goal kind of covers those two buckets, right?
Yeah, but is
do you-
that
but
goal
don't-
strong enough
the
to
way
put you in leagues with Shanks and like, you know, top tiers
Because
like
I
that?
feel with Mihawk, it's like I feel like he did reach his goal, but I think he already earned the respect. So it's like he almost stagnates to a point where Shanks still trying to go after the One Piece.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think becoming the world's strongest swordsman, and that's what's gonna make Zoro so special. His goal is to become the world's strongest swordsman, but it's also in
To
tandem
protect Luffy,
with
basically
Luffy.
to play
Yeah,
with Luffy. Yeah.
but with Mihawk, he reached his goal.
Do you feel like he's stagnated and he's
I think a bit, yeah.
because at what point does
I
Mihawk
don't
keep getting
know.
stronger? Because Mihawk isn't really, he's not fighting anyone.
Right.
Yeah,
you
that's what
know.
I'm saying. So I
But
feel
while
like
you know, Shanks out here fighting Yonkos and shit, and
Well,
Roger
Shanks
and
had
Ray.
a lot, not only with fighting Yonko, Shanks had more to overcome after losing his arm. Because let's say he was a really skilled swordsman on the level of Mihawk. After losing your arm, now you got to start back from ground zero, right? For the most part, as a fighter. Because now it's like one hand. You got to really retool your entire kit with one arm. And so even after that, you become a Yonko. I think that in itself is impressive. I mean, and not only become a Yonko, Kaido takes one look at you, then he puts you in his top 5. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Well, we got 205 by the way. I just want to put one out. I don't think we ever hit 200. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Let me hit a couple super chats that I missed though. Terrible TJ, let's get them likes up. For
Hit
sure.
that
We
like
shouldn't
button.
have the likes of the viewership. What's going on, chat?
Like this stream, y'all. Let's like this stream, man. Let's like this stream.
Let's get it. Shazed said Mihawk and Shanks have surpassed all past legends. That's tough.
Hey, I hear some Mihawk gas.
I mean, I fuck with it, but hey, I just think Roger is still, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wait, who said Roger? Who said Mihawk over Roger?
Is that true to you? You think
Is
so?
that what you were implying?
I mean, he's a past legend,
yeah,
right?
yeah, because we were talking about Roger and
No,
Whitebeard.
he's not stronger than
Okay.
Roger, bro.
And Fire
He's
Angel
most
Luffy
certainly not.
says Roger had greater will than Newgate. I think that's why I have him over him, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Bro,
greater will. How do you have
Roger
greater will?
and Whitebeard are the exception, bro. They're the exception. Like
I don't know, Roger, why did you say Roger had greater will? I don't know.
Because he wanted to find the one. It wasn't the One Piece to him, but his
No,
will
but
power.
Whitebeard wanted to protect his family.
Yeah, and Whitebeard had a crazy
Yeah, but
goal
that's
too.
that's a
Well,
comfortable
if you
goal,
had to
though.
pick one, right? If you had to pick one, right? What do you think Luffy would get stronger more for? Protecting his crew or finding the One Piece?
But that's the thing.
No,
You're
no, but,
separating that. Well, hold up.
Luffy has
separating
both,
that.
bro. Like Luffy did both.
But I would say
No, but that's
Roger
what-
also would protect his crew, though. He was also.
But what I'm
like,
saying,
in that
if
same
you had to
vein,
pick
though.
one, which one would Luffy be stronger for?
See, I think
I go
that
with the protecting.
I think
Protecting.
that the beauty of Luffy is that he doesn't even have the option of 2. He has multiple.
But I
In
think
That's what I'm
that goes
saying.
with
That's why
Roger, though.
that's why Luffy will surpass both of them. But that's why I think like both things you must have will for both. But I think just in One Piece, as we've seen, typically people perform greater than their expectation
What's emotional
when
tie?
they're protecting somebody or someone.
Or when they have more than one will on the line. Because I remember Robin was talking about it in, I think, one of the episodes in Wano, that she was like she never thought she was so ready to like fight for someone else's dream. In that sense, like Luffy becoming king of the pirates. And then we see it with Sanji and Zoro as well. Like, oh, if we win this fight, we can like possibly see Luffy becoming king of the pirates. And it's kind of the same for Luffy in that sense, where he's fighting for everyone else's dreams, like in the crew as well. So it's kind of a sense of power as well to fight for someone else's dream at the same time as your own.
And it's
No
like,
facts, but Whitebeard is not just fighting for his crew and protecting his crew. Whitebeard was kind of the man that was holding things together, even for the fishmen, right? He was basically the pillar that was kind of keeping a lot of these other people kind of alive, right? Because he was the flag that was flying. So Whitebeard was kind of like I said, the man that was standing before the throne, where he didn't want it, but he was just so important to the world that he knew he had to be the strongest. You know,
Strongest
And
middleman to
I
keep
can
things
agree with
balanced.
that.
too,
But at the same time, go ahead, Breach. You
I was
go.
just real quick, like Whitebeard even says like you could do anything, you could break any law, you could do whatever you want. There's only one rule in his crew. You just can't backstab your brother. So that means people are like Blackbeard are doing some crazy things, illegal things. Like who knows what these pirates are doing? I mean, they're pirates at the end of the day. So I mean, he has to be able to defend that at all times. If they're like, if the government gets mad because a certain person in his crew did something, like with Ace, right? Like, so he has to be able to defend his entire his entire family and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but my
those
thing with this
territories.
conversation is we're not giving Roger the we're giving Whitebeard the whole to protect his crew he has to become strong thing, right? But
Yeah, not saying Roger doesn't have to or he doesn't do the same thing, but Roger's crew was cold.
I mean, we know Gabon and Ray. You feel me? Like, is that big fish man?
You see what I'm
Is he like
saying?
that?
So it's like I think Roger had the mindset of like they can protect themselves. They good. It's kind of like how Luffy feels about his crew sometimes. But Luffy be like, nah, they got it.
Crocus?
Luffy overly trusts his crew sometimes, but also because he's a bit naive in a sense.
Nah,
Like,
he knows Zoro and Sanji.
But
Crocus
I
was
think
a beast.
Roger knew Rayleigh and Scopper can hold it down.
Oh no,
Especially
in that sense, yes. Like
Yeah.
he knows that they're like capable of holding their own. Like,
I don't think
they got-
Whitebeard is saying, yeah, Rockio got it, man.
I think Vista
Crow.
got it though. Y'all can't disrespect Vista, man. Come on, bro.
Crow, who's stronger, Crocus or Usopp?
Crocus, low diff. Come
Crocus, like it's definitely
on, man. Usopp might be the first person to get knocked out by somebody with regular armament hockey. You don't even need Conqueror hockey. That's how
I don't
Crocus
know.
is.
Usopp's skull was
I
cracked.
don't appreciate that question, Preach, straight up. I don't appreciate that.
Let me tell Usopp.
Nah, I got
Bro,
Crocus. I
bro.
think it's a lot closer than y'all think, though.
I don't think it's close. I think Crocus
Tell
will get
him.
him out of here now.
It's not.
I think it's a lot closer than y'all think. Usopp
How
is the
about-
master strat, man.
how about with the Elbaf buff?
Impact now.
Crocus is just a
Okay.
doctor, bro.
Hey, Chopper was smacking up Queen. He a doctor too, man.
Oh, he literally just smacked. Queen.
Oh,
That's all he did.
now you want
He
to
was
use that
dodging
for your
lasers and
agenda.
I don't think you want to say that, Crow.
Yeah, now you want to use that
It
for
was
your
stuff to
agenda,
say.
man.
Look, I just need everybody to respect Queen and Greenwood. That's all I want people to do.
Nah,
Bro, why Queen, bro?
Because y'all
Bro,
downplay
Greenwood-
Queen to
I
disrespect
think Queen is
Sanji.
strong. He's just dumb.
bro. No,
think
it's
he's
simple
annoying.
transitive property, bro. He wants to respect Queen so that he can respect Sanji. It's pretty much that.
Oh, yeah,
they
Sanji
be
guy.
downplaying Sanji, Queen to make it seem like Sanji was just fighting somebody fucking Chopper level or some
He's a
shit, bro. Come
goofball,
on.
bro.
He's
He
a
can't be goofy and
goofball,
strong.
He's
Goofy a
goofy.
goofball.
He's just dumb, bro. He's just dumb. That's all. But I think King is dumb too, so there's solace in that.
King a dumb fighter for sure. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I think he used Queen to downplay Sanji. Sanji's cold. So it's just it kind of is what it is with that.
All right, so who wants to do the next agenda?
Hold on. Go ahead. Somebody else. Hold on. Never mind. Some noise in the background.
What you got, Prince?
I'm just looking through. So we covered let's see. Ooh. Okay, what about Dragon and Akainu? Or at least in terms of what they're gonna do this year.
So are you a dragon guy or a Kanu?
As far as strength or just strength, I guess, right?
I mean, bro, it's agenda, so I'm assuming just pure bias for both
Oh,
sides.
bias?
Right?
What do you think about
It's hard
Dragon
to be
just sitting
biased
still
for it.
while all his
just- I
revolutionary
get- well,
army
'cause-
getting scooped up left and right?
Like when I think of
It's
an
hard to be
agenda,
biased
it's
for
like,
Dragon. Like he ain't did shit.
I mean, listen, bro, I love Dragon.
He's not wrong.
I agree, he hasn't done anything, but it's like I love him as a character.
Why do you love him?
You know, I really like. I see Dragon, and I see this guy who had to sacrifice so much, and I see him as the opposite of Vegapunk. Like Vegapunk to me sold his soul to get the easy way out, and like to he needed the funding for his science, right? But he chose the wrong side, and like, but he did it just to get what he wants, and he still has the end goal, right? We know he's not evil, but he was influenced by it and swayed and tempted. Where I see Dragon did the hard way, and it's like pure willpower, pure persistence, and like pure conviction, where it's like he doesn't have any funding at all. He started from nothing, and slowly, day by day, he's focusing so hard. And even like with we know he cares about Luffy, so it's like even he had to sacrifice even his own family to to his he basically said like, Takuma, choose what you regret less. So I guess it shows that he cares about saving the world and ending the world government even more than his own family. Like he regret not destroying the world government more than being a father and not seeing Luffy. And I think it's just an interesting dynamic, like the story there. So yeah, I'm really interested in his character, but I do agree, like Dragon has not done anything, and I'm excited,
Right.
and I just
I
want to
gotta
see something, man.
relax.
But I agree with you. I
Let's
mean,
see how
just,
figure
I
out
think
the
Dragon's
wars
dope.
to be fighting in the North Blue, bro. Come on, man.
I mean, I think
be
Dragon's
busy.
dope. I think it's just, I've said it before. I think the blueprint, there's no blueprint for what he's trying to accomplish, and what he's trying to accomplish is something that really hasn't been done ever.
Just like Roger,
So-
right?
Um, it's kind of like Roger, but it's more like Roger had the nose for adventure, right? And he kind of stumbled upon this thing where Dragon has to somewhat be more intentional.
Yeah, I rock with that.
Right.
Don't you think that
Yes,
makes
it
it more difficult then? Because like with Roger,
Yeah.
he knows that he has to find a road poneglyph, but like Dragon is kind of like just he doesn't like I say he doesn't have outside
There's no
forces
blueprint.
helping him.
Yeah, it's way harder.
It makes
It's
it
way
harder. So I think that makes it even more powerful.
And I think if anything, what happened at OP Scans should be a lesson where it's like, real shit. Like, think about it, bro. Dragon has never been betrayed by anybody that he picked. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's you got to be so selective with the people that he's choosing for these things, because like just one person snitch, it's all over. You know what I'm saying? Because if Dragon crumbles, it's done.
I mean, you could say the same thing about Luffy's crew, kind of like he's very selective with who he wants on the crew.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even Kinemon's legs, you know, like they're
Luffy, I
very
think
tough.
Luffy asked a Dugong to join the crew. I don't know. It's like
it's crazy, man. But like,
And like
I
the
mean, it's
thing
a
with-
trustworthy Dugong. Lucy, you know what I'm saying? But like, I think with Dragon, it's almost he has to be so careful, right? Because think about it, right? Dragon lost Ivankov, Kuma, Ginny. He lost pretty much his commanders, right?
lost
And he still had to keep that shit going. Still had to keep it going. Where it's like, bro, I'm the constant. I gotta keep it going. And so I gotta pick the people that I know, not only that I know can handle it, but even when they get caught, which is possible, that you not gonna snitch. Because I'm sure they try to have Ginny snitch on Dragon.
oh yeah, for
You know?
sure.
And I think a big thing people ignore is that, like, I know the Dragon hasn't done it. It's true to an extent. Well, it's not an extent. It's very true. But a lot of people ignore that these guys know what they're signing up for when they join the Revolutionary Army. It's not a regular pirate crew. You're going to be targeted by the government.
Yeah.
They're going to try to, like, use you to get leverage on Dragon or whoever. So,
See, Loki got to find these broken people that's been persecuted by the world government that no matter what, like, you know, they're not gonna flip because this is deep for them.
Yeah, that's
because
why
they really
that's like-
have no home to go to.
That's
they have
why with
no
Sabo,
like
right?
salvation.
That's
Niggas
why I
like
love Sabo,
Sabo,
bro, because
Yeah.
he's just naturally like that, you know. Like his
But
family.
it's also because of what happened to him too. You know, like you've been through it, you've seen it, and you experienced it. So it's just like no matter what,
That's
it's
true.
deeper than just like, you know.
But like with the
you doing
amnesia,
this.
do you think he remembers everything? Because I feel like it's just a natural instinct for him.
I mean, at this point, you don't think it'll come back to him? As
No,
far as
I think
don't
now,
know.
but I'm saying like when he first joined with Dragon. Like, I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like he was
yeah.
Just
yeah.
naturally, like, I want a revolution against people who are oppressing and like doing certain things wrong. I feel like it's like
right,
just his character.
right.
So it's like
Yeah, it's more instinct.
I mean, it was naturally intrinsic in him even beforehand because he pretty much had everything offered to
And
him.
he left
like,
it.
yeah,
he left it all because he wanted to be free. He wanted to be with Ace and Luffy. He wanted to journey out, be a pirate, explore, and just be free. So the fact that he can do it for others, I feel like he really like that in a certain sense.
Y'all think if Sabo would have lived, he would have ventured out and be Ace's right hand, or he would have wanted his own crew?
Definitely wanted his own.
I think he would have got his own crew.
Because I feel like they were expressing that same sentiment beforehand too. That you know,
But do you
like,
think he got Conqueror Haki?
No.
no, but I
think
do
he
think
does.
he has
I
a
think he will.
busted level of hockey because of the fact that he had Rio at 17. So
I think Sabo would have shown us Conqueror's Haki by now if he had it.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
Oda does the trios thing where one guy is going to be the odd man out. In
Yeah,
that
that's
case,
I
Ace
disagree,
Sabo.
bro. Because when we look at that trio, they're compared even to Whitebeard and Odin. So I mean, there's different trios, right? Like
it was just a scene, though. You feel me? Like
I don't know.
I don't think power wise.
not power wise,
feel
but
me?
they're dynamic, right? Like
But if that's the case, Whitebeard Odin was under both of those guys in
Yeah.
that situation.
I think Sabo would have been Ace's right hand.
I can see it. I see them eventually coming back together. Like
Mm-hmm.
let's join.
Maybe
our-
reluctantly, but it's like they just like, yo, we better as brothers. We better together.
exactly.
They should.
I don't know.
You
I
know.
feel like, bro, to be a kid and to just leave, like you just abandon your entire life. Like it
He was
wasn't like
wild.
Luffy and Ace just leaving at 16. Like, bro, this in my mind that's Conqueror's Haki, bro. Like this dude.
But I think he left. But I think he left. He was more comfortable leaving because Ace was there.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're
Like, yeah,
saying.
like,
I'm just saying the
yeah.
idea of like him having the balls to just head out on his own is like kind of crazy. Like that's some Conqueror
No,
energy.
I
for
think at
me.
that age, it's insane. I'm not mad at him having conquerors, but it's
kind
just
of dumbass naivety too, though. What? Oh God! If we looking at these trios, do y'all see Law getting conquerors?
no shot.
Law, no.
Sanji?
Let me ask y'all: do y'all think there's a formula to conquerors?
I don't believe the got to be born with the shit. I don't believe that to be true.
Oh, you don't believe that?
Nah,
I
I think
believe
that
niggas
that's
is
a
lying.
misconception. No,
So
I think it's a misconception.
So I don't think Kobe will ever have it.
So you think you can learn Conqueror?
I don't think you can learn it. I think that there's something. There's like a point in your life where you are willing to throw everything away for your goal. You can unlock it. I don't think you can just actually learn
But
it.
what if I
It
do
has
that
to-
shit like when it's later? That mean I always had it.
See,
Yeah,
Like it's
I
like is
think
it a chicken or the egg thing? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, you're
I
right.
mean,
You're right.
as much as I want to believe, right? Like, if there was a formula, there is no way in hell that Don Chinjiao follows said formula. Like, there's no way. So, like, I don't know what the formula has to be, but as far as right now, with the different people that have Conquerors Haki, it feels like it would be way too inconsistent for there to be a certain formula. Like, does
Well,
it
you
have to be
only-
strong
'Cause
willpower?
I
Does
guess you
You
could.
have to
only
be
know the Chinjiao that got
Conqueror
bodied by
traits?
Garp, though.
I
But
mean,
You
that's
don't
the
know
thing.
what you don't know what
See,
Chinjiao's goals were before. You know what I'm saying?
Chinjiao
Like
was pretty like strong-willed. You know what I'm saying? Like he was. That's that. It seemed like he was that type of guy, fiery. I think that's the thing that like seems to be prevalent in most Conquerors Haki users.
that
It's
they
like
have
they're
that
really-
strong will.
They had strong, right? And it's like they're really they have like I guess they have strong convictions more than anything. Very strong convictions.
No law. Hey, y'all.
Law is not that.
Sanji.
Sanji is not that.
Okay.
I can see
Sabo.
Sanji. I can see Sanji getting it.
See, I can see both Sabo and Sanji having very strong convictions and wills,
I
but
think Sabo is more likely than Sanji for me.
I mean, actually, Sanji does have strong convictions, but it's like it's the most random shit.
It's like him protecting Zeph or something.
Not hitting women.
no,
and shit.
no, we
Yeah,
know
not
what it's for.
women.
It's just we can't explicitly say it.
Yeah, I think King Elizabello has conquerors.
No,
No, but it's
I mean,
crazy
that's
that
a
hit.
response to a chat,
All right, let me
but
ask you
yeah,
this: does
No, but his King
Ivankov
Punch is crazy though.
does Ivankov have Conquerors Haki?
No,
Man, what's going on with that?
I don't think they do. But
Bro,
like,
bro,
it'd
Ivankov
be
in
weird.
God Valley was like, bro, I'm like, that's a Conqueror right there.
Ivankov was very like
the
polarizing.
aura
you
was
know?
crazy.
Ivankov is a great leader.
Yeah, the
I'll say
aura, yeah,
that.
that's the right word, bro.
yeah. Ivankov is
They're
a
a
great
leader. Okay, Ivankov is a leader.
And it's one of Dragon's like
From slave to a
main,
king.
main like.
Number 2.
But I think you can have like all the
Okay.
traits of a conqueror and not be a conqueror. Like it's a special thing regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody had mentioned Kuro's having all the traits, but like
So with
You know,
Jinbei
Kuros,
too. I think Jinbei got the traits, but
I'll be
I don't think he was
honest. I
conqueror.
think if Kuros wasn't stuck in Dressrosa, I think he could have went out and maybe unlocked it eventually.
but that was my thing was like Kuro's could have Conquerors Haki, but when you think about it, Kuro's in the grand scheme of things is nobody.
what makes
Yeah.
me second guess the Conquerors like being passed through lineage is Dofi's family. I mean, obviously we don't know past his mom and dad, but I mean his dad obviously was not a Conqueror.
You think him and Violet's love child gonna have one?
Oh my goodness, bro.
That's crazy.
hold on.
Sanji finna be sick as
Hold
hell.
Chill
Hold
on my
on.
dog. Chill on my dog, man. Law is just not a conqueror. I mean, I could see. I think
Law
that
doesn't need to be a conqueror, bro.
Yeah,
he got the
I've been
broken
saying
fruit.
it
Law would be
that
stronger than Luffy had conquerors. Like
His
I
fruit
think
is
Law just, like-
absolutely busted.
I'll be stronger than
So
Like,
it's like
literally-
characters like Law and Marco and even Benny. It just doesn't feel like they're
you
conquerors.
think Ben got it?
So what's okay?
I
So
don't know.
let me ask
Wait,
this.
I thought Benny was confirmed.
So what's the difference?
No, that was a filler episode.
What's the
but
difference
it's still-
between a Law and a Kid?
Kid is a
man.
Kid has
dumbass.
that.
Like
Kid has
personality-wise-
that fiery personality.
Okay, I agree
Kid
with
is a
that.
kid.
But what I'm saying is
Yeah.
like Law.
Kid is a dog.
He's a
No, I
dumbass.
agree. I'm saying like
It's a different
personality-wise,
D
Kid
word.
is definitely like. But when we talk about
Yeah.
Law is not afraid of anybody, and like Law was willing to go. He said, "I want to team up with Luffy to defeat Yonko." He's trying to
Right. I
find
think that's the
poneglyphs.
difference.
Like he's trying to like. Do
But he
some
didn't really
pretty
well. I mean,
ambitious
to be
things.
fair, Law didn't really team up to beat a Yonko. You know what I'm saying?
He teamed
Law
up
was
to beat
teaming up
Dofi,
to like
bro.
he teamed
To
up
beat
to
Dofi,
die
yeah.
for real.
Oh, warlord. That's why. That's what makes me think he won't have it because Law was really okay with not.
So
being the
here's how I
guy
look
to
at like
beat
niggas
Dofi.
like Law and Marco and Ben Beckman. I think like if you compare it to basketball, I think niggas like Kid and Odin and like like Kid and Odin, Luffy, they're willing to go in the paint and scrap and dunk on niggas. I think Law is okay shooting the three.
Yeah, for sure.
Bad shot.
Law is Steph Curry.
Law running around the
Stuff.
screens.
I think Marco's the same way. They want to, they don't want to bang in the paint.
And so
Ben Beckman.
That's soft to you.
So who is Kid? Is like Anthony Edwards or someone?
Kid is like who's the dumbest slasher that we know? He's like Ja Morant. Kid is Ja Morant.
Yeah, Kid could be Ja Morant. Yeah, he just broke your fucking wrist. He gonna jump again.
That hurts.
Yeah, that's what Kid is.
Wait,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
have a question for you,
That
Brago.
really hurts, bro.
Do you think Kid is officially cooked, or do you think he's coming back?
Here's the thing. He is
Officially
perpetually cooked, but he will come back. It's just like there's nothing that Kid can do that he'll ever be justified because he can't become the Pirate King, right?
Mhm.
He's only thing Kid can really do is if he comes back and he beats like an Admiral or something. And then people maybe give him credit, but niggas will just like downplay Admirals again and be like, yo, you lost a kid? So I don't think there's
Just leave him dead at that point.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's anything he can really do, bro. Nothing.
I think that Kid has to go
I
through
think
the
Kid is gonna
white
fight a
beard route,
Roach.
bro.
I think he's gonna fight a Roach.
Is that enough to repair his stocks? One shot
Roach
versus-
ain't shit though.
Damn, but not
Respect.
shit.
Oh my God, what?
He said
See,
niggas
respectfully,
disrespect the Anthony Edwards, call him
I'm
Kid.
just saying,
Hey,
like,
Yeah,
when we
I mean
think
that's an
about it,
example right there.
in the
like,
grand
beating
scheme
I mean,
of
bro,
Roach,
it's
like-
it's Shanks, bro. It's like at the end of the day, I feel like you gotta give respect to Shanks because I do like to joke about Kid, but bro, all right. So how much better would Zoro do in that situation if we're being for
he's
real?
getting 2 shot.
That's what I'm saying. So like
Yeah.
I don't like I see what you're saying. The way he
Well,
went
Zoro's
about it
not
was
getting one
embarrassing,
shot.
right?
I think Kid only got one shot because of his ability.
I agree. So
I don't think
so-
that was that big of a deal in that situation.
no,
for real.
bro. But Kid
Man,
can
that's
take out
good.
everybody, right? So Zoro can't take out everybody at once. That's the difference.
But I think Zoro is more okay. The reason why Zoro doesn't get one shot, Zoro's more I think in a position to handle an onslaught from a swordsman. You see what I'm saying?
I
Like
mean, I
Zoro's
think-
used to that. Zoro's used to that.
But Kid
Kid
also
ain't used to this.
Kid could also like he can't even dodge that, bro, because he's charging up a huge blast and what he's gonna
Yeah.
just. So maybe
That's
Zoro
just-
could at
charge
least
him-
react to
Zoro
it.
is
Like,
used to that.
Luffy
Zoro
is
has some
one
of the Zoro may have like one of the top reaction speeds in One Piece.
bro, I've been saying that, yo.
Like Zoro's insane at
Ooh.
reacting. I think that's one thing with Zoro, even with him having mid observation hockey, if you want to say that.
Yeah,
In regards to reacting to things,
top tier, bro.
he's top tier. Like one thing that I say with Zoro, when Zoro blitzed Kaido, right? Kaido parried it,
Yep.
right? Zoro was still
Wait,
able
you
to
said he
parry.
went to Kaido?
It's not a blitz.
Say that
Oh
again?
my god.
Say that again.
When he blitzed
He
Kaido.
blitzed Kaido.
Not
Yes,
a
he
blitz,
did.
bro. If you exchange
blitzed
blows,
Kaido,
it's
bro.
not a blitz.
He
Go
blitzed him,
ahead,
bro.
go ahead. I just had to say something.
So he blitzed Kaido. Kaido parried it. Zoro then parried that and still got his attack off, bro.
So at that point, is it the blitz?
It's a
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. In regards to, because I've had this discussion before, where in regards to anime, a lot of niggas look at blitz as you can't react to it, right? The way it's like a blitz is something that you can't react to, but I think a blitz by literal definition is just like closing speed in like a short amount of time, right?
Yeah.
I
Like
mean, but
closing
that makes it
distance in
so
this short amount of
vague,
time.
and it kind of makes it not as impressive if he just ran up on him. Basically, that's what he's saying, right?
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing. It's like it depends on how you want to look at a blitz, but like at the end of the day, it's like you want to say he.
To be
I don't
fair
know
to
how you want to
him,
classify it. He ran up on him. He attacked him fast.
I
don't
think
know.
Kaido was
blitz-
really underestimated. In it
Okay,
too,
so
like,
he speed blitzed him. So he speed blitzed Kaido.
I don't think that's the right word.
What-
Then what do you want to use, Krow? What do you want to use?
I don't know what we
engaged
want
in
to
combat.
use.
Yeah,
Because
then
I
he
do
was combat with
understand, right? In
Kaido.
the anime community and like verses and shit, niggas say blitz is something you can't react to, but a blitz is closing distance really quickly. So my thing is like, what do we want to call it?
I say he engaged in combat with him, bro. You feel me? Like,
Wait,
when I
I'm
like,
like,
when I say
my thing-
speed blitz, I'm looking
That
at
is the
my
most
thing is, like-
political nonsense I have ever
My
heard.
thing is
bro.
like,
There's
why
no
niggas so
way.
opposed to saying that he got blitzed? It's kind of
no,
like,
I'll tell you why.
that's
I'll
like-
tell you why. The reason why is because he wants to say Sanji could do it, but Zoro could.
Sanji could do it as well. Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, Sanji's faster than Zoro.
I mean,
That's the
Sanji could do it,
only-
but like that doesn't change anything. It's I remember this conversation came up when Luffy with Kizaru when Kizaru pulled up on Egghead, and then Luffy like I guess attacked him really fast. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's not a blitz. He blocked it." I'm like, He blitzed him, but he was able to.
I don't think
in the
that's
chat, no, in the chat.
not a blitz
Bro,
either. That's
Here,
the
hold
same
on.
thing.
So in the chat, they said
Listen,
y'all
okay.
need to make a new word. So Krow, you make the new word right now.
Yeah, you gotta make
Exactly.
up a new word.
Crow,
I said
make the new
he
word that defines the
Engaged
word
him,
blitz
bro.
for the new
Okay,
Bro,
my
engage
eyes-
doesn't sound cool enough, bro.
Listen,
Now,
listen.
Y'all read
Whoa.
JJK?
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah,
what
we
Jogo
do.
did
Did
to,
Toji blitz Gojo?
that's a good question. What Jogo did
It didn't
to,
land because of
Maki,
Limitless, right?
right? No, what Jogo did to Maki when she couldn't even react to it. That's to me when I think of speed.
No,
blitz,
because you're
that's what
looking
I-
at the blitz as the outcome as opposed to the action.
That's what makes it a blitz, though. The outcome. What's different? What's different to what somebody just running up on somebody and engaging? If it wasn't fast versus that, in that instance, Zoro
this is
moved
what
fast and
happened,
engaged
bro.
him.
This is
What?
what happened. Kaido and Zoro were throwing blows at each other. Zoro countered every blow Kaido had.
Mhm.
Before Kaido could react and throw another blow, Zoro
a
speed blitzed him.
Exchange
And
of blows, though.
no,
That's not
bro,
a
it
blitz.
doesn't matter though. He
I mean, I
couldn't
just think when
swing-
we talk
he
about
couldn't
blitzes
swing
in
back
general.
down before Zoro came down.
'Cause he
Okay,
fast.
came for a
so
slash.
you want to say like he rushed him?
I don't think that that's important in the grand scheme of the encounter. That's why I don't think that like Zoro ran up on Kaido and then they exchanging blows. So I can't see that as a blitz.
See,
That's
but
what I'm
I
saying.
feel
Do
like
you
that's
wanna say he
also
rushed him?
diminishing the intensity of the fight as well, Crow. You can't
How
just
is
be
that
like,
Bro, we're coming up with a new word on
Zoro
the stream,
quickly
bro. We're not leaving this stream
ran past
without a
Kaido.
new word.
Yeah, you
I
can say
would
he
say
rushed him.
engaged.
He rushed him.
Engaged, but blitz
No,
is
no.
like,
Engage doesn't sound
not-
cool, bro.
why
Yeah,
it gotta
it's
sound
not-
cool?
it doesn't-
Zoro?
because blitz
Zoro-
sounds
Because it wasn't
cool.
just
Blitz sounds-
engage is like if we just walk past each other and I decide to fight you. Like Zoro like wanted to smoke.
Bro, Zoro said, you can take the head, you take my head before you take my captain head. He ran up on Kaido, they clashed. That's not a blitz to me, bro.
So
Nah,
Bro,
Loki
we
feel you,
gotta
Krow.
leave
I
this
Loki feel it though,
before
because
we do with a new word. So you gotta figure it out.
I say
said
rushed.
the
I
word.
say I think he's
y'all
gonna
ain't
give it
respecting
rushed.
the word.
rush
He
is
rushed
better
him.
than
He rushed
engage for sure.
Rushed
him.
him. Okay, he
He
rushed
rushed
Kaido. I respect
Rushed.
it.
All right.
Because I mean, you know what I'm saying? And y'all think it got something to do with Sanji. This ain't got nothing to do with Sanji. Sanji is faster than Zoro regardless. That ain't got nothing
No,
to do with
like I said, this is a conversation I've had with
Hey,
niggas
bro,
before because
that's
I
what I
think
was gonna
blitz is
ask
the
you,
blitz,
bro.
but
Give me one definitive speed feat that was put next to Zoro that puts Sanji over Zoro in terms of speed.
Oh god.
I
Oh
was gonna
god.
say
Put
perception blitz,
next to
right?
Zoro? What the fuck does that mean?
I'm
What-
talking about something you can compare both of them to in the same time and the same area. That
Why do they have to be
Same
in the
arc,
same time
same arc.
area? To,
Well, like same
Why
power,
did-
same
no,
same
no,
level.
why did
because
have to be
Zoro
in the same time
has
area?
great speed feats.
I'm not. Why did niggas? When I say Sanji is faster than Zoro, why does that mean Zoro is slow? That's not the
somebody
case.
I forgot who said it, but somebody had a they put it on Twitter where Sanji was able to save, I think, Atlas, and then he returned to where Zoro was, and Zoro didn't even realize it.
Yeah, he did. He
Before the
didn't like
fucking laser
register
even
what was
landed,
Because he
going
was
on.
turned
Yeah.
around the opposite direction. Okay.
Okay, so look. So first, it got to be in the area. Now he got to be sitting there looking. Can you get a notepad out next? Like, what more do we
No,
need?
Sanji has like the speed feats. He's faster than Zoro,
He's
but I think
faster than
I
Zoro.
think in regards to like if
Nah,
we're doing a versus, it really doesn't matter as much because Zoro is like I think he has insane reaction speed.
Uh,
So.
see,
So,
so-
in
so-
terms,
so-
of,
so in
speed,
terms
in
of
terms
speed-
of speed, where is Sanji compared to King? In his speed,
He's
form?
right. He's right there. I think
Okay,
he's right there.
Zoro was reacting to everything King was doing in that speed form,
But I
every
think he's
single
faster
thing.
than King. And I'm not saying Zoro can't react to
But how can
King.
he be
He's
faster than him? How can he be
But
faster
that's what I'm
than
saying.
him
Like when we
if he can
factor in
react to his attacks?
when we factor in travel speed, attack speed, and reaction speed, I think Zoro and Sanji are comparable.
What
Yeah,
are you?
Krow-
What point are you trying to get
Because
across?
Krow, this is what we had this argument before where it's like Sanji
Mm-hmm.
has the physical speed, but Zoro's reaction speed makes up for it. It's like Future Sight makes up for it and makes you faster.
I think
It makes
where
you
we give
faster. See,
Sanji
that's
that
what we
edge.
lose. What are you
We're
talking
like,
about?
do we think Sanji would get future sight?
I think you will.
I think Zoro might get it, bro.
I feel like if they were both on the track forward, then I feel like Sanji would get there quicker, if that makes any sense. Because he has better observation hockey.
But then again, Sanji
Hey,
Zoro got to
put,
fight.
hey,
Period.
put every sword in Zoro's hand. He's beating anybody
But the
on the
thing,
track.
I don't think Sanji needs it. I think Zoro might get it because he might need to unlock it. Like
Why does
Zoro
Sanji
getting
not-
future
why
sight
does the
would be
third strongest
ridiculous,
person on
I'm
the
not
Pirate
gonna
King
lie.
crew not need future sight?
I think Zoro doesn't need future sight. I don't think he needs it. I don't think.
Like,
Zoro
why
needs
does somebody he specializes in observation hockey? He's the third strongest person on the Pirate King crew. Why does he not need future sight?
well, so
it. I think
You want him
Sanji
to
more than
have
anything
no
because Sanji
advanced
doesn't
hockey?
have the he doesn't have the overwhelming power that Zoro and Luffy has.
I know,
Yeah,
and
so
I
he
think
gotta make up
because
for the speed and like
Yeah,
no, but
react
yeah,
he's
like
yeah.
he's already fast, so he doesn't like Luffy unlocked future side by going against someone already so much faster, right? Like Katakuri was faster, he couldn't keep up. Sanji's so fast where he will never be in that position to unlock it.
Katakuri wasn't
I
just
think,
faster
that,
either.
but what about like fighting
But
somebody
Luffy
like
was
Kiryu?
fast as well.
Luffy
No, he was fast, but
he couldn't keep up. Like,
Katakuri in that fight was literally better than Luffy in every single category possible.
Yeah, he
and
was stronger than Luffy in
Luffy, in
everything.
order to counter that, needed to not only get his
Needed
Haki
plot.
better during the fight, but learn future sight as well. That was the whole point of the fight. Was that he had to learn during the fight.
You know how nuts it is to say I'm gonna learn future sight and then do it.
That's actually crazy though. That's nuts.
And then while you get your ass beat the whole time, you're like,
Exactly.
That
While
shit's
he's
so
getting his
ridiculous.
ass
that is a maniac,
That
bro.
shit is so
And not just
ridiculous.
that, it's not even like a
Really?
5-10 minute fight. It's for 12 hours straight. That is
Yeah,
nuts.
You getting your ass whipped? Like I gotta learn this future sight, bro. What?
Meanwhile, he's having
You're
flashbacks with like
playing
Red
1-on-1
Leaf shit
for
in the
12
back.
hours. Like I gotta shoot as good as Steph Curry. Huh? That's not how it works, bro.
Bro, that's crazy. It's crazy Luffy can still pull it off.
You
That's
just
just
download the moveset, man. That's insane. We forgot
Built
about attack
different.
speed. What do we,
Yeah.
bro?
It's that monkey see, monkey do, bro. That's what it is.
Zoro is not slow, guys. Chat. I'm not saying Zoro is slow. All I'm saying is Sanji is faster. What's so
Yeah, Sanji's
chaotic
faster.
about that? Like,
Sanji's
why is that so debatable?
Because it's not true.
What makes it not true?
Nah,
so
I'm just kidding, bro.
That was the clearest Zane ever sounded. Like
I
You
know.
know what's
I
funny,
know.
bro? You know
He
what's
brought a
funny?
new mic just to say that.
Even with the top 30s and all this shit, bro, we did like a thing with like a spreadsheet, just putting numbers in and shit like that. And
Mhm.
niggas was like willing to die to not give Sanji a higher speed score than Zoro.
Bro,
It's
it's
like,
so
bro, why
crazy,
is that
bro.
like why is that a big thing? Like he's faster. I think
Yeah, like,
speed
you
and
take it
durability
away
he's better.
from. Oh my
Like-
goodness, bro.
You know.
He can't beat him in no category. They are
No
like, God
category.
dang, bro, relax.
No. I'll be
Zoro is
real.
stronger.
I'll be real with you, bro. Sanji is definitely faster than Zoro in terms of like physical speed.
Yeah,
I will
what
give
is
you
that?
that.
Travel
that's what I was
speed.
saying, bro. That was my point.
Physical speed, bro.
Physical
Sanji.
speed is
he
in
can
terms
move
of
faster.
movement speed.
Yeah,
In
movement.
movement speed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
travel
think
speed.
that Sanji got better observation hockey than Zoro.
No,
No.
definitely not.
I don't think so.
Why not?
I think Sanji
I think he has better range.
I think
He has-
Sanji is better. Okay, when I say Sanji has better observation hockey, I think he's better at using it.
Mhm.
Zoro has
Right?
more potential.
Because whereas Sanji did sense where the crew was across Dressrosa, and he did get to like where Doflamingo was, like in in a split second, where like Zoro is not. And Sanji has this is, I mean, it's like a gag, but he has a thing where he can sense women. So his observation hockey is better, and I think he's more proficient at using it. than Zoro.
Fair.
That's how I kind of look at those two.
I mean, because y'all have said like, I want to hear the argument for Zoro having better observation hockey.
Because I just don't think so. When we talk about range, right? Like Sanji might have more range, but like NL had
Mhm.
range and he still lost to Luffy.
What they got? What?
But I
the
think
fuck?
he, like
NL had range. NL had way more range and speed than Luffy. He still lost.
No,
What they
but that's
got-
for
No,
completely different reasons. though.
We're just talking about observation hockey.
Yeah, I'm talking about observation.
What I'm saying is like Zoro has better hockey in like a fight, in a close combat situation, better reaction time. Like so,
I think Zoro's fight with King showed us how good his observation hockey was, bro.
I think he
And
has.
I
good
feel like
observation.
it's very underrated, bro. Like
I don't know. If
I
that was
understand
even, like,
you
yeah.
need the reaction speed, obviously, but to be able to keep up with that completely, you need observation
But I feel
on a
like
near peak level,
that
bro.
reaction
Yeah.
time I feel like is part of observation.
See, I was gonna say the same thing.
goes
But
with-
There's
that's
many
one-
moments
that's one
in,
facet of it, though.
in the
know.
entire story, even like Enies Lobby, like just one thing came to mind when the like Frankie family came in and just threw like a whole ass knife at his head and he dodged it instantly. Like that's reaction time. That's kind of observation hockey to a certain extent.
But I think Zora's is more like it's less where it's based off of the actual ability, but more based off of the physical.
Like you talking about like
Zoro-
animal instincts type shit.
Yes, exactly. Zora
Alright.
is more instinctive, where like he can feel the attacks, he can feel the will of the attack, and so for King, I think with Zoro he adapted. That was a problem. I think Zoro would like adapted to King. Where initially he was like, "What the hell?" And he's
See,
like,
you
"Nah, I'm starting to
say-
get used to it."
You say the will of the attack, but like I feel like that also has to be observation hockey in some sort of way because they were
No.
talking about it in Luffy versus Katakuri too, like the
No,
emotions
I agree.
behind an attack.
I think Zora has good observation, but it looks better than it is because he has the reaction and the physical makeup to make up for it, right? So it's just like, I think when you combine those two things, if you're attacking Zoro, he has enough in his kit where he can discern different things and figure it out. But if you ask Zoro to kind of figure out where somebody is using observation haki,
It's a whole different story.
It's a different thing, right? So technically, Sanji has better observation haki because he has more utility with it. But in a fight, it doesn't matter because Zoro can make up that difference.
Because he's more battle tuned with it, I'd say.
Yeah. That's why I have Zoro with someone like Yamato. I think he's just more battle tested than Yamato is.
And it's also different. Like Sanji is more of a protector in a sense where he's always saving people.
Right.
You know, how
so
we
that's
say
like
with
his
women.
thing.
So
he uses that a lot more.
And then with Zoro, he's using it more in a close range fight.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. I think that's the main difference between those two. Where it's like, even with Sanji having better observation haki, it's not gonna matter in a fight because Zoro is just,
for sure. It's not gonna be like a deciding factor at all.
No.
Yeah,
that's why I think he would need future sight.
So,
I don't think Oda has ever made.
You were saying that there were different aspects of observation, like how we were talking about the reactions. What are the other aspects you were talking about? I'm just curious.
Well, remember
observation
you can sense like how strong somebody is.
Yeah, it's like you can check like power levels basically.
Yeah, you can sense
I think that.
Okay, so like how Rayleigh did on the island with
the island.
Much,
Fuji can see people with it.
Like what Usopp did.
Well.
Yeah, like the aura thing.
Then you have the one that enhances your reaction with like Katakuri and the future sight. I think they're different paths in regards to observation haki. But it's like we just I think it's one of the more inconsistent powers though, where it's like it only works when it works.
For sure.
So
I don't think he gives it enough. And like in regards to like Zoro and Sanji, that's why it wouldn't be impactful in the fight because Oda doesn't really make observation haki like important enough to change the outcome of a fight. Except for with future sight with Katakuri and Luffy. But once they both had it, did we care about future sight anymore?
No, not really.
I mean, it's kind of like they both had it, but then they both kind of stopped using it.
I wonder if you can enhance your observation haki with advanced Conqueror's haki.
That's what Shanks do to kill people. Observation.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's probably what Shanks did with Green Bull, no?
Most likely, yeah, actually.
From 10,000 miles away.
Yeah, he kind of like where I could sense you. Now I'm gonna sense you with Conquerors.
He was talking to that nigga through the lightning.
Bro, he made feelers.
That Bluetooth hockey, man.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Shanks, I think
Shanks'
observation is like, I mean, the fact that he can shut off your observation. Come on, bro.
I want to, but then Mihawk, that's gonna be interesting, man.
See, no,
but I think he developed it from fighting Mihawk.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he had to learn that to counter Mihawk.
Yes, I think Mihawk.
Ridiculous observation.
I believe that Mihawk beat Shanks' ass the first time they fought, right?
Ooh.
But I think he was good enough because remember they said Shanks got famous off of Mihawk, right? So I think Mihawk was like a skilled ass swordsman, packing up everybody. Shanks is casually walking through the city. He's like, shit, I'll give it a try. And he actually put up a good bump against Mihawk. And then after Mihawk was like, this is the best anybody's done against me. And then they started fighting on the regular. But and then after, because of Mihawk and how he kept getting the win, Shanks being the genius that he is, I think he was able to pick up on a way to shut off Mihawk's observation. And then maybe that's when the first draw happened, right? Because something that made it clear to me that Shanks was a true prodigy is Buggy saying, yo, Shanks was so brilliant that I gave up on becoming Pirate King because I felt like he was going to be the next one.
Yeah, I mean, Buggy said, like, Shanks was strong. He even said, I think in one of the first things, he's like, I was the swimmer and Shanks was a good fighter.
So he like off of just how brilliant Shanks was, Buggy said, nah, this the one. He's the one.
Yeah, he was ready to lay it down. He was mad.
Bro, imagine
that's why he was mad when Shanks said he didn't want it. He's like, what do you mean you don't want it?
Can you imagine Shanks is so strong and good at fighting that he's like, I'm gonna become a swimmer.
I think the thing with Mihawk is going to be interesting though. I don't know if people don't like to use games in this situation, but I do think that they be having some special information. In that one fighting path game or whatever, Mihawk has the ability to deflect any attack. And I think that's going to play into him being kind of like this guy that can, like he has like a Byakugan
physically. I think he used Conqueror's Haki physically.
Like a Byakugan, like 360 degree.
Yeah,
Chris put me on this theory too. Like he can.
Yo, I know people be saying the video games be accurate. I think literally Oda be playing these games, be like, shit, that's a good idea.
Sometimes that might be the case.
I think one of the video games had a named attack for a character before it happened in the story.
You're
so
right.
I
He's like,
like,
that's a good ass idea.
But yeah, I can
Look at
see Mihawk having like some Byakugan type 360-degree like deflect everything, and that's why Shanks had to cut his observation Haki off.
Yeah, I
That
like the
should've been tough.
Byakugan thing. When
Personally-
I think Mihawk can see like how to break a stance, right?
Some Tekken
Like,
shit. Yeah, that'd
With
be
any
hard.
swordsman, right? He knows how to break your stance just from how you fight based on his observation Haki.
Mhm.
So it's
My-
like you're gonna have to match that or be better.
In my opinion, I feel like it's whatever the inverse of what Shanks has right now. And I feel like the observation, like future sight killer, is very like telling because I think that Mihawk has the ability to give false futures to his opponents. Like they'll see an outcome happening, but in reality, it's a false future that Mihawk has given them so he can go ahead and do something else. I think one of like the examples that kind of backs that up is what happened with Luffy in Marineford, where he had the vision of his arms being cut off when he was going up against Mihawk, and then
Did that
he
extreme diff fight.
yeah, and then he took him back, and then Mihawk's like, oh,
You're
so
not
you
funny,
can
pal.
so you can like you know think calmly and rationally, which kind of like goes or like tips the hat to observation Haki, where you have to be calm and reasonable and like think about stuff. So I feel like in that sense, it's like a constant battle of someone who can kill observation or future sight versus someone who can use future sight to create different or false paths. So it's always a stalemate.
Well, somebody has that with Usopp, or Usopp kind of does that with observation Haki.
Bro,
Usopp was the first one to
Us-
run away from that shark in the anime. Y'all seen that?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, nigga, you still on the ship? Like,
Usopp had no chance, even if he ran.
like
Yo,
just
Chad
not
says
moving,
it-
but he's still on the ship.
Chester, do you think we see Dragon do something in 2024?
Yeah. Holy Knight getting packed up by Dragon.
Ooh.
Shanks' brother Binks, he getting did wrong, man.
Binks, I thought it was stats.
Yes, sir. It's a couple. It's a big
Yeah,
fan.
I do think that Shanks does have like a brother or a cousin or somebody that is currently the strongest God Knight. I don't think.
Do you
it's,
think that's who was talking to the Gorosei, or do you think that was actually Shanks?
I think it's actually Shanks.
Okay, I mean he was showing
That'd
the
be
other
crazy.
side. You know, it's interesting.
Yeah,
Like,
I've
yeah.
seen it. Like you haven't seen his arm.
He forgot to score, right?
Yeah, no scar. You can
Yeah.
see scar either. But nah, I don't think Garling is the strongest God Knight anymore.
I hope not. Shit, them niggas got
He's too
trash
old,
training
man.
regimen. So
He's too old.
Yeah. If he's still the strongest God Knight, unless like they've figured out a way to make him immortal. Because I did have a theory, a video I plan on making that that Saturn dies and Garling becomes a Gorosei. And
yeah, I've
how
heard
they
that. I
kinda-
like
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that a lot.
I think Wizard of Oz made a video on that too.
That's how they introduce a the new commander for the God Knights, and that'd be Shanks's cousin or whatever.
Binks or
um,
Stacks. Stacks. I like Stacks too. Like Steven Jackson. Okay.
Oh, so
That's
so
interesting.
I want to ask Brago, do you think the Gorosei is immortal?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's
Like,
actually a good question.
So how
I
like
think they're
how old do
I
you
think
they
they're
are, though?
immortal. I think they're all different ages. I think they all achieved immortality at different times.
Yeah.
But
I can
think-
see that. I just don't think
Yeah.
they've been around since day one. Like I feel like
No, not day one. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
a lot of them came more so. I mean, it clear that they don't know more about like Nika. It was like things were told to them.
Yep.
So I think it's the first thing how they were chosen is something that's interesting. Like how do you choose the Gorosei? Like, you know, who do you pick?
Yeah.
But I think they all came from different eras, and you know, they kind of, I think it's like prerequisites that you kind of have to fulfill, and then you're kind of chosen by Emu. But at different times, that's how Doflamingo knew of the immortality with the OPU no Mi, because that's like one of the main things that's used, and they had like an insane bounty on it. I think that's intricate.
It's interesting too.
imperative.
Like so,
Yeah.
with so you say you agree like Garling will be the next Gorosei if Saturn died.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but I wonder like do they have a stash of some kind of like demon devil fruits somewhere in the world government? Like because
I think it could
feel
be
like,
a pact that you make with Emu.
Hmm.
I
Like an
think it
actual
could be-
devilish pact, like deal
Yeah.
with
Like
the
a
devil,
ritual,
pretty
right?
much.
Like some kind of ritual.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That would make a lot of sense.
I definitely think it's
is the
some jealous
strongest
stuff.
of the Gorosei?
Oh, Sanji's dad.
Yes, sir. You know why? Yes, sir.
Damn it.
Yeah,
It's either gonna be
yeah.
Sanji's dad or Gandhi, right? Because
Top
has a
man,
big-
yo.
Nah,
Yeah.
not
And
top
then
man.
Top man,
Man, I
gonna
don't
be,
think
he
Top
gonna
Man
be
has a
bottom,
chance,
bottom,
yo.
bottom.
Frankie
bottom
about to pack
tier,
him
man.
up, unfortunately.
JJ, what's your agenda, bro?
Dang, that would be such a dilemma.
But let me hit this super chat real quick. Could Dragon be the
yeah,
greatest leader in One Piece? I think doing what he did is the greatest leadership.
I think he's
feat.
already
I would say
shown
that.
he
Yeah.
is based on like how he let Ginny get packed up and Kuma's still like, yo, I'll follow you anywhere.
You know what's so funny to me? Dragon get more flack for not sliding for Jenny than Kuma does. That's the funniest shit.
That's the crazy thing, and he has the power to do it, my nigga.
He can fly. That's why I'm like, why y'all ain't mad at Kuma, bro?
Like,
that was his-
why he gonna get his girlfriend?
And Dragon's not, and like we've seen, Dragon would not. He wouldn't stop Kuma for going and doing it. Like,
No,
do what you want.
he
Kuma
told him to
like,
go
nah.
take care of Bonnie. Go do your thing, bro.
yep.
No, I think it's just. I think Dragon was also trying to figure things out in the background. Like he wasn't probably telling them. He probably knew what was going on. Low key, he was like, yeah, she kind of.
I also I think he wasn't ready to start a war. Like Dragon, I think is more prepared for certain things. Where it's like now we finally see he's finally ready to start a true war with the Celestial Dragons. I don't think at that time he was ready for it.
Remember back then, bro? Dragon, they were broke.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
barely
man.
had any. They were like
Ass
doing
out.
different different jobs just to get money and get weapons. They can go against the world government. They'll
Doc
get
Rivers the
annihilated.
fraud, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I think now,
Yes.
now they have what they need, and I think the final piece in regards to the starting this war is actually Bonnie, because Bonnie, I think, is going to join the Revolutionaries and like
Yes,
be like her
sir.
I
mom
agree.
and her
I
dad,
agree.
and be a commander there, and then she's going to be kind of like what Tama was for the Onigashima War, where it's like you pull up with all this pacifista, it's not gonna matter because we got
Yeah,
Bonnie.
because like people want her to join the Straw Hats, but the way I see is
Hell no,
she fits
Nah,
perfectly
hell
with the
no.
Revolutionaries because they
she's
already.
gonna be a revolutionary.
Yeah, I
Her
agree.
and
But do y'all
S-Bear
think
are gonna
that-
join the Revolutionaries.
She S-Bear, she can
Yeah.
control S-Bear too. Y'all think? Okay. What about the rest?
Even if she
Nah.
doesn't control it, I think instinctively S-Bear is
It
gonna
will
want
follow
to take
Bonnie.
care of her. Yep.
because of what
Mhm.
happened with S Snake and Luffy specifically. So
I think with them replacing the warlords, they cause more problems than they know.
Oh yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Can't
Kizuru
really
joins the
control-
Revs. Get the fuck out of here.
No shot.
Oh my god. Is that the same Kizuru they fed Luffy that they gave him that food? The chapter?
Like I said, bro, I don't think Kizaru fed him. I think Kizaru saw it happening and let it go.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. He probably that's why he was like, oh, okay, somebody get
He's like,
okay,
alright, shit. You know, but I don't think he fed him. I don't think he would.
Imagine he fast now, but he ain't that goddamn fast. Come on now.
Quick question though: Who do you think fed him though? Who do you think?
It's an easy answer. It's Caribou.
Caribou.
But
I
I
mean,
don't want to do that again, though.
I've been
No.
saying that like it's the most logical answer because of the fact that he's been feeding him
Right.
with the
But
situation.
the thing
with
is,
Wano and stuff.
the thing that goes against that is like I went back and the last thing Caribou said after Zoro kicked him off the ship is like, "You'll pay for this." I'm like, yo, after that, you going to feed Luffy?
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn, how can it be Caribou? But who else? Because they said he disappeared. Caribou could just have him sink
You
into
know,
the ground,
it would
shit
be-
yeah,
like
he
that,
literally
but-
slips through the cracks and stuff.
Yeah.
It would be crazy
What about,
if it was
Lafitte?
Katarina Devon, right? Like she became a Marine or someone, and like, cause I know like they definitely got beef, Luffy and Blackbeard, but I could see a situation where it's like they let Luffy handle a lot of the fighting, and then they come in at the end, and you know it's more of a, because I feel like unless Blackbeard is there or Kuzan, Katarina Devon is not trying to jump in a fight with Saturn right now, and Kizaru, so I could see something like that.
Yeah, I can see Lafitte being like, look, if we want to make it out of this island, we need to make sure that Luffy can handle the Admiral and the Gorosei, and we just do we came here for and sneak away. So for that to be a thing, we need Luffy to get back up.
I don't know. Lafitte was able to sneak in. I don't know if he.
Yeah, that's crazy still today.
I think-
But if she could transform into like just some
She
like
could
random
transform,
Vice
yeah.
Admiral or something like, or
Yeah. I think, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think, like, if Blackbeard pulled up to Egghead right now, is Luffy blitzing, rushing him?
Like straight?
He better Luffy need to pick his battles, bro. Get the
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah,
off
is
the
Luffy,
battle,
or is
bro.
Luffy walking away?
I don't think he's walking away.
Nah, he's
Does Luffy
walking.
know
He's
about what
walking,
happened with
bro.
Guard?
He's walking.
Does Luffy?
I don't
We
think.
don't know.
I think he might walk away.
I think he has to focus on this right now. Like,
Yeah. I think he got to walk away. Or he can
I think
Okay.
I think it's
Sanji
not.
gonna knock him out and make him walk away.
Sanji this time,
Okay.
not Zoro.
yo, my
Okay.
question though is like, bro, who is fighting those giants? Because I feel like
Let's be honest. Dorian Brogy mid.
Nah, bro. No.
Let me keep talking about that giant
I
warrior
think we
power
gotta talk
shit.
about it. The community be
Bro.
hyping up Dorian Brogy pulling up. They're
Listen.
good against fleets, but they're mid.
Oda gonna retcon him and make him stronger, but going off what we got from the giant warrior, probably from those two guys, I'm not moved, bro. Mr. 3, bro, come on, dog.
Come on, bro.
Like, come on.
Like I know
Dog,
we hype, I
Dino.
know we excited, but Dorian Brogy, they are mid.
Bro, they've been
Is
fighting for
this
300
upskilling?
years, bro. I feel like they had to
They
be
was
They're
fighting
both
before
mid.
Mr. 3
They're
came.
both mid.
That's mid
That's the
versus
thing.
mid. Who gets stronger
Mid
with
versus
mid
mid,
fighting?
man. They're both mid. Like I said, I think even if Oda retcons them, I don't think they're gonna be above commanders.
Nah.
But no,
Yes,
but
man.
what I was saying is like, so I think he's Zoro and Gore say like they could handle it. I don't know if a vice admiral could handle a giant like that.
I think a
no.
Vice Admiral 100%
Yeah, that's what I'm
can
thinking. They can
handle
handle
that.
Dog getting beat the fuck up, bro.
Yes, I don't know.
Giants, yo, every giant I've seen has gotten folded. Didn't they get folded by 5-year-old Big Mom, bro? I'm tired of them.
But didn't Whitebeard fold like 5 giants at the same time?
At the same time,
White
they don't
beard,
matter, bro.
bro.
They're just big.
It's old beard.
Luffy packed up Hajruda with Gear 2nd in fucking Dressrosa. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
See, to me, I think there's like some secret Elbaf tech that they got that no one else has. That
Nah.
once people learn, it's a different story. Like they're
I
gonna
think
come
I
to
think
know
they
but
have
it's
their
a-
top tiers. I think they have their top tiers, and because something that this is in JJK that they said that kind of gave me a different perspective, where how they classified special grade, right? Where they say you're special grade if you can take out an entire country by yourself, right? Where it's like, is that why they have giants as like the strongest army? Because against a giant army, like fleets don't matter
Yeah.
because they're gonna
No,
Elbaf
no.
spear you to death. So it's just like, or is it like them as an army they're really strong,
I
or
think
are
it's-
in regards to individuals?
I think it's two
You know what I'm
things.
saying?
I think physically, I mean, it's just you make up a lot with just how big they are and
Mm-hmm,
how physically powerful. But I feel like the culture too, because if you have an Elbaf giant who's, I mean, we saw with Shanks when this little Elbaf giant is getting so excited for a war and he's getting hyped up for.
That's their culture, yeah.
Yeah, so they're trained
So
to
they're
be
always
warriors.
battle tested.
Yep.
But like, I mean, the that's what they said about the minks.
They did say that. Yeah,
That's it.
that's true.
They said, no,
No, but at the same time, the Minks
Oh my
are
God.
like,
But it's
like
like then you-
compared to other countries in terms of like military power, they are much better.
they're
I
much
think the
better,
mo-
right? But like, who stopped them?
But I think it's okay. So
Big Jack.
Jack.
they said that about the Minks, but it's like, but then you have to.
Yo, these
like,
niggas
imagine
was
if the
taking
Minks was that
turns and couldn't
tall.
beat Jack.
And Jack was out there handling business for real.
Yeah, they
By
needed too long
himself,
just
bro.
to beat him.
Hey, they got their get back though.
He
That's,
just-
that's,
yeah, they jumped my boy.
They jumped him. They jumped him.
Them niggas was going to sleep for 12 hours, pulling back up. Jack
Come
out there
back
all
up.
by
Jack's
himself.
still there.
That's a
What's
billion
that?
bear, nigga.
Come on, bro. That's just a
Get
billion.
somebody some snack, man. Get the snack the fuck out of here, man. The real YC3 Jack
Nah,
is
I
him,
think
man.
Oda can retcon the Giants to their strength, but it's just like, Oda, when are you going to give the Vice Admiral something, bro? Come
We don't
on.
need no damn vice. What do they need?
No, I agree. Cause
Bro.
bro, like if I'd rather see Dole fight like a pacifista in
Yeah,
at least one
Jared
chapter.
Pacifista?
bro.
Pacifista?
I thought that's not moving the needle.
Bro, one
Nah,
chapter.
they got to
of it.
fight. Dog got to fight Dory or something.
Dory, Doll is getting snapped like a twig, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
One shot.
That- One shot? Yo,
I
why
think
did
no, bro.
why are we giving Dory this much gas?
Why we get Vice Admiral?
No, but Dog seems to be like one of the senior Vice Admirals.
The senior.
So
Vice
like
Admiral.
at that point,
the smartest dumb nigga, like that's not moving the needle, bro.
I mean, I think for the Vice Admirals, this is the faction that's most in the mud. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure.
Like,
But the Vice
like Garp
Admiral
is hard carrying, but
We need to know who the real admiral candidates are. But then again, this is my thing.
Mama
No,
Sagi
so that's the
Shaton.
thing. Like the vice admirals are inconsistent because you have some people who are not strong. And you have Garp, and then you have some admiral candidates in between there.
Bruh.
So it's all
That
over
one
the
girl's
place.
gonna ride,
yeah,
bro.
it is hard to
Wow.
gauge like exactly what is
Bruh,
considered
These
vice
niggas
admiral
are
here.
so trash that they had to go out into the world and find Green Bull and Fujitora instead of just promoting somebody to admiral.
No,
They literally went through a draft.
They had two ready for admiral, but it's like these guys just turned up and they were way stronger.
Who was the two?
yeah, Momosagi and Shaton, they were ready.
Yeah, Guillaume and
That
Toki.
little ass- No, he
And-
ain't got enough drip. He couldn't be no admiral.
And to be fair, like
based on
they had like niggas that was there that could be admiral that didn't want it, So it's just
Mhm.
they have like people among their ranks, but them going out finding Green Bull, finding a fanboy, and then finding Fujitora. You know, they're like, yo, these are two best. You know what I'm saying? I
Green
feel
Bull
it.
been through some shit, man. Y'all gonna respect him in the future.
I
Virgo
just-
was the goated vice admiral.
Bro, I just
Virgo?
love the idea of like Green Bull sitting
Virgo
there.
was not a goaded vice admiral. Virgo
That's
wasn't even
crazy.
a vice admiral. He's a pirate.
Virgo
Was
got
was
one
Marine
child
Force
by
streamed to
law.
the whole world, or was it just to Sabaody? It was the whole
I'm
world.
pretty
right?
sure it was.
It was the
streamed.
world because it was like
It was a
other
world,
people.
cause yeah,
Yeah, you
it
saw
was
like the
a world.
citizens. So I
Yeah.
like the idea of Green Bull just sitting there, just like fanboying over kind of
I need that.
blowing
I
off
It's
need
like, oh
Whitebeard's
my
that.
god, oh my god.
Bro,
He's putting in work.
he's
I
putting
need
in-
that, bro.
Christ. Yeah, I like that
Holy
idea.
shit. He beat the
was
world's
loving it.
strongest man like that. Crazy.
Yeah, he probably one of them niggas ignore the nerfs from Whitebeard.
It's like, bro. I mean, to be fair though, bro, he did, bro. He beat Whitebeard and Ace, so it's like maybe you don't see
Beat
everything,
Ace.
but
Nah, bro, he beat all them niggas. All them commanders was pulling up.
Man,
no. But what I'm saying is like he's the
that's
reason why they
complicated.
won that. Like he's the reason they won that war, for sure.
Actually,
like,
that is true.
I mean,
That is
I'm gonna
very
be honest though. Like, if Whitebeard, if Kaido didn't do it, Aokiji would have done it. Kiji didn't do it. Kizaru
okay, I'm
would've
gonna
done
ask this question. We had this discussion before.
but
way back
Kuzan
on the
was
OPU
clashing
channel.
with Ace.
No. Kuzan clashed one time with Ace because that's just a fire and ice thing. But it's kind of like Kuzan was clashing with Whitebeard and had the upper hand on him even. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't Joseph punch Kuzan? He started
He
bleeding.
got had to say after Whitebeard stabbed him, he's like, no. and then after that, here come Joseph because Whitebeard he's about to get hit.
All right, bro.
So-
I want your opinion on this question. We had this like back on the old OPU channel. If you replace Kuzan and Kizaru with Fujitora and Green Bull, do you think that they still win that war? You keep
Easy.
Akainu.
Easy.
Okay, easy.
Easy.
Who
I
in here
think,
said no?
yeah, easy.
I think I might have said no.
I didn't say no.
You
Might have
said
said
I
no.
don't remember,
You
but,
know I
like-
didn't
but
say
just,
no.
Here's
just
the
because
thing,
it's
right?
Green Bull, I might have said no.
You replace
Just because of Green
Kizaru.
Bull.
You replace Kizaru with Green Bull, who has way more AOE and control, where he can take out way more people at one time while being pinpoint accurate. Bro, they are fucked.
Yeah, to be fair, Kizaru wasn't doing much. Like Green
No.
Bull fighting with Akainu, he'd be going crazy, bro.
Because all right,
He's- bro.
He's throwing cups on Marco.
Oh my god, bro. Green Bull, he's right there next to a Kainu fanboy, bro. He's packing
He
up
gotta show
so
out in front
many
of his
niggas.
boy.
Because remember,
Yeah.
Green Bull has a one-shot kill where it's like if he touches you, you're done.
Bro, I've been saying this. Green Bull has one of the most busted fruits in the entire
I'm gonna
series.
keep it a beam.
They said all
Green
the
Bull
ships
trying
would,
to keep it-
all the ships would sink if Aokiji didn't freeze the ocean. You realize we got Fujitora.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
don't
bro, he can
really
literally
matter.
flip all the ships upside down.
I don't really care about
He
that.
can, or he can just use his gravity to negate the water falling down.
Replace Whitebeard with current Luffy.
Oh, current Luffy? They dead.
That's a tough one.
Once that time limit hit, it's over for him.
Oh yeah, that is true. They
Alright,
don't got no
so
Paragon
We're
to stay
getting
the
we're getting
whole
close
war.
to 2 hours. I want to ask him one question. LeBron or Kobe?
In regards to what?
Who's the
Who
best?
you got, bro? I mean, it's yeah, it's who you got.
It's an easy answer now. I want you to know. Let's hear it.
I mean, yeah, it's an easy answer. I think.
The suspense is killing me.
All right, let's say look at one game, right? One game you need.
No, fuck that. No. Who's the greater basketball player?
I think LeBron is greater than Kobe. I think Kobe's better than LeBron.
That's so wrong.
So no, explain that though. Explain that.
I like that answer. I ain't gonna lie.
I think in regards to skill and how Kobe's skill translates to the game, how we view basketball, I think most players would say, like, if they played Kobe, they'd be like, I think Kobe's the best player I ever played against. But I think with LeBron's dominance over time, they'd be like, yeah, LeBron is probably the greatest player I ever played against. But I think more people looked at Kobe and was like, I can't do anything with him.
Mm.
And I think that's like when we talk about better, I think when you use players and their comparisons, because even if we played ball, right, we've gone up against players where we're like, I can't do shit against them. And you're like, yo, that's the best player I ever played against. But then you have other players where you're like, damn, that nigga's good at everything. He's played. It's like, nah, that nigga's cold too. But this nigga, I couldn't do anything with him. So I think in regards to the GOAT debate, LeBron is easily over Kobe. But I think we talk about like who's better. Like, I think Kobe's better.
So you're saying like in his prime, Kobe was better, like longevity, LeBron. Is that kind of what you're saying, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, when Kobe was out there shooting 35% from the field, it was tough to stop him, man. For real.
Come on, bro.
Nah, I think you can look at and that's the thing. That's the crazy part, right? Where like, I think people go back and revisionist history, and it's like, yo, look at his numbers. I'm like, yeah, but numbers don't tell the full story.
They go back, they revise history and tell you that Tim Duncan was better than Kobe.
And I'm a LeBron guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a LeBron guy. I defend LeBron, but Kobe's my favorite player of all time. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, at the end of the day, I know what it was when I saw Kobe go out there, and it's like niggas didn't want that smoke.
Who was niggas?
Nobody.
Everybody.
Man, bro, the 16-6 all time versus him, bro. Who didn't want that smoke? See what I mean?
You said who was what?
I said, bro, 16-6 versus Kobe all time.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a team game at the end of the day. We asking who's better.
Boy, it's a team game.
Yeah.
So the best player ever.
Krow, there's literal ISO dual. There's ISO dual stats to show that Kobe was better.
ISOs win games.
Because the thing is, like Kobe turned Paul Gasol into like a true star, right?
Turned to a fucking one-on-one tournament. Sure.
I think LeBron is a better all-around player in regards to impacting the game, but I think as far as like the peak of, I think as far as their peak, I think Kobe was a bit more feared and a bit better.
No, see, I can respect that take, but I also think that I know, like, when it comes to
I see
Kobe,
niggas in the chat talking about like plus minus and all this different shit. And
it's a bunch of nonsense, bro.
Efficiency has ruined the game. Efficiency has ruined the game.
I mean, I do think it's MJ than a gap. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I low-key agree. Like MJ's in his own tier.
MJ's in his own tier. I think. And I like, again, I'm not the biggest MJ guy, but going back, watching games, looking at numbers, I think MJ has the numbers and he has the eye test, where it's just
and the legacy
this nigga was just way better than everybody else.
I went back and watched the 1993 finals, bro. That is the worst defense I've ever seen in my life by far. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you.
Man, bro, you being disingenuous.
Go watch it, bro. Go watch it.
No. Now I agree. That's how MJ makes niggas look.
No, that's how everybody on the phone looks, bro.
That's how you make niggas look.
Bro, it's different. It's a different game, though, right? So it's like they're playing defense completely differently, though. No,
good defense, good defense.
No, really.
But the defense is played differently. Like if you got but if you got two guys in the corner and
they not sliding their feet.
No, what I'm saying is like defense back then, it was a different game, right?
It's like you could handshake, you could be more physical. It was way different.
I feel like nowadays it's a lot more tape, it's a lot more scouting, it's a lot more tendencies, a lot more ways to kind of throw a player off their game. Even rules have changed. So I think in regards to defense, in regards to fundamentally, people have gotten better at defense now. Mm-hmm. The rules don't favor them, but I think back then people were worse at defense, but I think it was way more physical. So it's just like, that's why it's hard to kind of compare the eras. Where I think MJ was playing in a more physical era, but like I think today the game is obviously catered towards offense.
If you put today's players back then, they wouldn't be able to play that type of defense. They're not.
I don't think the physicality checks out with the tape. If you go back and watch them games, all this rough, tough tag 'em shit, that shit was not how it was, bro. Motherfuckers was having free pass to the lane the whole game. Niggas was scared. Niggas was not playing defense like the way that people act back then.
MJ
in my opinion, the toughest defensive era was in the early 2000s. We're not gonna act like Bron wasn't also dominating that era too. But also niggas he won 3 MVPs in the 2000s.
Yeah, but the MVPs were him being the best player.
Steve Nash had 2 MVPs.
Yeah.
What the?
I think even in the early 2000s, because LeBron won his MVPs 2011, 2007, 2000.
No, it wasn't 9 because Kobe won 9. Right?
It was 12. Right?
Krow hates greatness in the chat.
Because my thing is like LeBron, when he was in the early 2000s, he was a very flawed player.
Flawed, especially
in the playoffs.
I mean, that's the thing. Here's one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna shit on LeBron in the playoffs because LeBron has shown me enough in the playoffs where that nigga's cold.
Dead ball era don't got the best anything.
That nigga's cold.
I think it's better than than the early
Yeah,
'90s.
but I feel like old Cavs LeBron, like when he was like 2016 was
but-
better, bro, because
but
he was more experienced.
2006.
That's the best version of
No,
him.
no,
bro.
that's the
Like
best
16,
LeBron.
right?
No, yeah,
That's
no,
the best
I'm saying like
LeBron.
that's
That's
better.
the best
That's a better
18
Braun than
was the best
2009 Braun, right? So
I think
he
so.
got a
Yeah,
little bit better.
yeah.
just off experience,
LeBron, because LeBron back then, right? He didn't have the knowledge, I think,
to
in
win,
regards
yeah,
overcoming some of these players,
I
right?
agree, I agree.
Yeah, and I
What?
think his shot was spotty. I mean, I can't lie. In 09, I was pissed. I was pissed. You lost Dwight Howard, my nigga.
I
But
was
it's
pissed
like-
too. I was like, it should have been Kobe and LeBron.
I
should've
wanted
been.
Kobe and LeBron real bad, bro.
And
But
then,
the thing
people
is,
are trying to say like LeBron's team was trash, bro. Dwight Howard's team was trash.
Dwight Howard's team was Dwight Howard and
Here's the
Jameer
thing.
Nelson.
What? See what I'm talking about?
Howard's
Rewrite
team-
history. Y'all finna do that, bro. Hell no. That
Dwight
team was
Howard's
not
team was
trash.
trash,
Bro,
but the
LeBron's
thing
team
is,
was
Dwight
trash.
Howard.
LeBron's team was
he had
better
a
than
better
Dwight
team,
Howard.
though. He had a
No, it
better.
was not.
He had a better. When I say the sum of his parts was better than LeBron's, whereas like for Dwight Howard, especially against LeBron, they were like, we're gonna stack the paint, and against Dwight Howard, nobody could stop Dwight Howard on the Cavs.
No, that's
So we're just gonna have our shooters, and basically it's one-on-one Dwight Howard, or we're gonna shoot you to death. And so I think against the Cavs, against a LeBron that really couldn't shoot, he was like, bro, he's running into a wall every single time.
No, that's true. That was like the perfect matchup for LeBron to beat him.
Yeah, perfect or worse. You know what I'm saying?
For
In
Dwight,
regards to
just the
LeBron.
fact because Dwight Howard, bro,
But-
one of the best defense. I think maybe the best defense. player
Niggas
I ever
disrespect
seen.
Dwight Howard a lot, but that nigga was an
real, for
insane
real.
defender.
Tim
He was
Duncan.
Insane
For
defender.
real.
He was good.
That nigga was like that.
I ever seen personally.
That
But I
nigga
can
was
respect
like
Dwight.
that.
Crow, who's the best
And,
defensive
and
player
Kobe
you've
still
seen?
dunked on that nigga though, but he was like that.
What'd you say?
He was a
I said-
rookie.
I said, who do you think is like your best defense player you've seen?
Tim Duncan.
The
That's-
best
no,
I've
that's
seen is
valid, that's
The best I've seen is Kawhi.
Tim Duncan. Then
Kawhi,
Yeah,
boy.
Kawhi's
Tim
nasty.
Duncan.
I'm not
I'll
gonna
tell-
lie. I've seen
I'll say-
Kawhi like I'm talking about like make like all NBA niggas question like, yo, why the fuck? Why am I trying to play against this nigga right now? They completely shut
When
him
that was
down.
just when that was his main priority, he was everywhere. It was crazy to
Kawhi
watch.
was a demon, bro.
Yeah, he just got the more so on the two-way side. His defense took a step back, but
Yeah,
like,
it took a step back,
just-
but his
I think-
offense. But Kawhi,
I
Bro,
think the
I think
paint guys are
Kawhi,
different
bro-
because. Oh, go ahead.
my bad. Go ahead. I was gonna say with Kawhi, like he should be the blueprint of like a player that builds yourself up. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah, he came in as a
Kawhi, he was a
glad
power
board-
forward.
board man getting paid. That was what he came in.
He was
as.
a power forward, bro. This nigga wasn't. He could barely dribble. He couldn't shoot. And now this nigga got some of the coldest crossovers. He's efficient. He got the mid range, bro. Kawhi is what you look at like, yo. This is what hard work gets you, bro.
Yeah, how you
I
want to
think
develop.
I love
for
Kawhi.
me it's Dwight though because especially in that time it's a little bit different now. But when you can lock down an entire area of the court, it's like, bro, the entire paint is completely shut down with Dwight Howard. Like Kawhi can lock down with one player, but Dwight Howard's not letting anybody come in there, so it's a little bit different. But
Yeah, I think off ball defense,
Y'all finna hate
help side
this.
defense. Typically, I mean, those niggas be winning the defensive awards more than anything. But I think it's more rare to find a nigga like
and
Kawhi.
to LeBron's point, I mean LeBron was so much better at off ball defense than Kobe.
My God, bro.
Yeah, LeBron's better than
Anthony
off ball.
Davis
Yeah,
is
for
the
sure,
better
for sure,
defensive player than
for
Dwight
sure.
Howard.
Say who?
AD.
80's better than Dwight.
Nah.
Yeah, he is. I ain't gonna keep.
No.
Gonna keep it with you.
Nah, I don't think
Well,
so.
okay, I would say
Last year,
80's not as
uh,
willing as Dwight though. You see what I'm
He's not
saying?
as what?
He's not as willing.
Bro,
I
AD
don't-
just
I
got
don't-
crossed by Steph Curry and he just made
My thing is like 80 a lot of times. Sometimes I think 80 really don't want to play D, bro.
Nah, defense. The one thing AD does not cheat us on. Offense, I can give you that.
No,
sometimes.
80, bro.
Nah,
I've seen
no.
it's hella times where 80 is like, bro, I gotta
Yeah,
play on
I
offense. Let me take my time off here.
Yeah, but you
I
know
think
he
with
learned
Dwight-
that from LeBron though.
Facts.
You are a
But I
hater.
think with Dwight, that nigga was trying to block everything.
I think blocking everything is
Everything.
very different. Like I don't
Wait,
know.
how
I
many
think
defensive player awards does 80 have?
Tim Duncan never got one either, so let's not use that.
But the thing is, they looked at the team defense.
what?
That's what they looked at. But that's why I don't have
that's,
Tim Duncan as like my
that's true
best
though,
defender.
because he had
bro.
Bruce Bowen playing crazy defense. He had other players too.
They kind of looked at the team defense. That's why Tim Duncan never won it.
Tim
think Tim is a great
Duncan
defender, but-
is a top 3 defender of all time, and he never won DPOY, bro.
Top three all
Yeah, it's
time,
tough.
bro.
Yes,
Top
he
3 all
is.
time. is
Top
crazy.
I don't
three?
know about that, bro. Like
Tim Duncan, y'all is
he's
wild,
not, bro. He's not messing with Elijah one.
Elijah won.
Yeah, Elijah
Tim
was a
Duncan
great defender. Oh, I forgot about him.
and
Oh yeah.
Who else?
I said Gary Payton.
I got
Gary
MJ.
Payton.
MJ's one of them.
Bro,
MJ's
Gary
good
Payton
defender.
was
MJ
locking
was
up Michael Jordan in the
fundamental.
finals, bro.
MJ's
Go
one.
watch the game.
Go
watch
we
the
got MJ, Hakeem, Mutombo,
But someone not better than Tim Duncan, bro. Come on,
God.
bro.
Rodman.
No.
Just talk about the bigs if we talking Duncan, because like y'all don't, nobody even mentioned Ben Wallace. Like he was
Ben
a monster
Wallace?
in his own
Ben
right.
Not
Wallace
better than
bro.
Duncan, bro.
Nah, Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace
was
won
locking up
4
Shaq
Defensive Player of the
in the
Year
Ben
awards.
finals.
Wallace is
Damn.
crazy.
He's the
I don't
only
get
guy that can
that.
stop Shaq in a finals game, bro, or in a final series.
4.
You know what else happened in that series, Preach?
Ben Wallace tough.
No, yeah, Kobe had a bad. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
like 30.
I think
Kobe
I
sold
think
that series.
I got Timmy as like in my top 5, but if I had to pick, it's maybe biased, but I got Hakeem, I got MJ, I got Ben Wallace,
Why?
maybe Kawhi and Timmy.
I think
Don't forget about Draymond, y'all. Don't Draymond could guard
Draymond.
No,
almost
hell
everybody.
no, bro.
No, Dre's a a very high
I'll be
top
honest, bro.
5
He's
defender.
top
to
20.
be
He's top
fair.
20.
Draymond
He's top
should-
20.
guard everybody.
He's
Draymond
top
is the
20.
most
Dre, like,
overrated
number
player I
5.
think I've ever seen.
You
I
put
would put
Draymond
Dre
over
like
Kawhi?
number 5, bro. Me?
No way. Well, Draymond not
Dre?
better than KG.
Yes, he is.
No,
No, he's not.
bro. Bro,
Yes, he
Draymond
is.
should have never won a defensive player here.
Why not? Why? Yeah, I see. That's the
Never?
thing. I think a lot of times the idea
Never?
of a player gets in the way of the reality. Draymond revolutionized the current era of NBA defense as one of the
Nah,
best
but the-
1 through 5 guys ever. And
And
them defense
offense,
didn't
too.
come from.
Iguodala was guarding LeBron in the finals, not Draymond.
Right.
What does that mean?
I'm saying like
Draymond
he
was
can't, bro.
Draymond-
Draymond is not.
Draymond.
Holding down
It's
the
a-
He's not
it's
locking
like-
down
You know what
anybody.
Draymond is?
He's not locking down
You know what
anybody,
Draymond
bro.
is
Like,
though?
He's not.
Draymond is like
Drake
somebody if your team is
put
bad at
Jokic
defense,
in the ringer.
you go get a Draymond. He's gonna make your team defense better, I think.
I agree with
but I
that,
don't
yeah.
think I don't think his peak individually is of those other guys. I think
See,
Kawhi is way better individually.
I just
than
don't think he's
Draymond.
locking nobody up, bro. Like,
No, I think
No.
that Draymond does all the
Yeah, some of the best
intangibles on
IQ
defense that no one wants to do,
Right, he's a good
which
all-around
makes
defender,
their
but like
team
My
defense
Tim,
much
Yeah.
better.
Tim nasty. What? I got a Tim in the.
you do though.
all right, so
I fuck with
yeah,
Tim.
You
I
do,
fuck
you
with
do.
Tim, bro.
I think we
But
got.
I'm not gonna lie, Timmy. I like Timmy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna disrespect Timmy, but like when it comes to like
Bro.
defense, when I've seen like
You
these
got the-
niggas like
oh my god.
I never had a problem with Tim Duncan until people started saying he was better than Kobe. Because, bro, there was not
I'm
one
not
season
even-
in their
I'm not
careers
even-
when it was an argument.
It's an
I'm not mad
argument.
at that take, considering like a lot of people just go back and look at numbers and shit like that, and look at like, oh, he won championships and he defensive player of the years, all stars. But it's like when we say better, I think that's something that sometimes has to be defined. What do you mean by better?
Like, they got like a top 10, right? They rank him
Winning
higher than
5
Kobe.
championships in
Like,
San
when we say
Antonio
better, right?
is the best feat in the NBA.
When we
Jesus
say better,
Christ.
do we think like if we had a draft, Timmy would go higher than Kobe?
Hell no.
I think
It's not far fetched. It's not far fetched, bro.
It's
Y'all niggas
far-fetched.
forgetting how
What are
good
you
Timmy
talking about?
was. Y'all,
I'm
see, that's the
a,
thing.
you know, I'm
I'm
a,
saying,
I'm
y'all
a
niggas
Timmy.
not
I
watching
think Freak
basketball
is
for real.
shooting at me, but still, like,
okay.
I don't
all right,
think
if y'all,
that Tim
if y'all had a
Duncan
team,
is
if y'all had
I
a
don't
team,
think-
You're picking
Listen,
I
Shaq
don't
over.
think
You're picking
Listen.
Kobe. You're picking a lot of
I
guys
don't
over.
think that Tim Duncan is
if
better
y'all
than
had a
Kobe
team,
personally.
are y'all
Let's act like there's
drafting?
no argument.
How
is
high y'all
crazy.
drafting Kobe?
Picking him
Kobe
top-
not
top
going in
five,
front
top
of
three.
Kobe. He's not going in front of LeBron. He's not going
I'll be
in
honest,
front
bro.
of
If I had a
Jordan.
pick, I'm picking Magic over him. Even though I think Kobe's better though, but
Magic over Kobe? Nah.
no, just for the fact of like the team
Bro,
game.
I
like,
think
Magic
the
makes
three
everybody
that
better.
you solidify in terms of like picks is Bron, Jordan, and Kobe. Like those are 3.
No.
You pick, and then
No.
maybe you
I
sprinkle
think
in a
it's
Kareem
Bron.
possibly.
Kareem
Ron,
over Kobe.
MJ, and I think you could go somewhere like Kareem.
Kareem
Well,
center,
a lot
like
of
as a
people- I'd
big.
definitely get Hakeem over
I think you could go Hakeem.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, if you go in a new era, you could go a Giannis.
No, bro.
Well,
I'm just talking about like how people impact
But
the
we're
game and
drafting.
how you
We're
can build around
drafting.
them.
We're drafting now.
You're
would you say-
drafting like
Not
you're
all
drafting your
time
franchise player.
Draft.
But would you
Your
take
dra-
him over KD?
Kobe.
I
Giannis.
might.
Yes,
know about
it's,
that.
it's there. It's an argument for sure.
he won
Like,
a
I'm taking
championship.
Kawhi over Giannis too.
Am I getting
I
to
don't
peak
know.
Kawhi all year? or am I
Maybe,
getting
maybe,
low
maybe,
management
maybe.
Kawhi?
Nah.
Who am I
Maybe because
getting?
but I just know I'm getting like I'm not getting that many years, but I might
Nah.
take
Man,
Kawhi
I
over
don't know.
Kobe.
I think that.
Nah.
Ooh, Oh, that's tough. No,
that's
no,
wild. That's
no,
wild.
no. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
I
You
might.
just went crazy with that. No, it's not crazy. We're talking about drafting. I think one thing that y'all got to get out of your mind is this is not an all-time ranking. We're talking about drafting the peak version of that player on your team. Kawhi over Kobe is not crazy.
Kawhi is the
But-
best
Is,
player.
bro,
Bro,
what
Kawhi's
are you
prime
talking
Kawhi
about?
on the Raptors is the
How
best
was
player
that?
I've ever seen.
How was that a crazy? Hold on. How was that crazy?
What about
Bro,
Jokic?
This is Max Kellerman all over again.
Let me-
What about
I
Jokic?
want to ask you something.
No. You saying like comparing Kawhi to Kobe is like Steph to Iguodala?
Bro,
You
no,
mean Andre
they literally had a
Iguodala?
whole argument where they were like, "Oh, Kawhi is better in clutch situations than Kobe."
Okay, I
And
want you
that
to
was
tell me
the
how
most
that's a crazy pick.
absurd thing I have ever heard in my life.
See, like I said,
I think Larry Bird is up there as well.
Numbers.
For
Yes,
being
sir.
drafted.
So
Larry Bird is
Are
underrated.
you
Can
taking,
that
I'm gonna give you
motherfucker tell me
three different players. Who tell me like how you rank them if you're picking prime, right? I'm going Jokic, Shaq, and Tim Duncan. Like, how do you rank those? Because I feel
Shaq
like
is up there too. Shaq is one that maybe get drafted really high because it's easy to build
because
around.
prime
Shaq.
Shaq was
Five.
ridiculous, bro. It's like
It's easy to build around Shaq, yo.
Top 5.
I think the offensive engine of Jokic is more valuable than Shaq to me personally.
yeah, because I feel like
Let's go,
Jokic.
Mega.
Whoa, okay,
You're
hold
talking
on.
about today's
Whoa,
era. Like,
yeah,
what era
yeah,
are we
yeah.
playing in?
Okay, let's
I mean,
pause
I'm just
this
hooping,
One Piece
We
turn
just
into
hooping.
basketball stream real quick.
We just hooping.
Okay,
Yeah, read it, Prince.
That's
read it, Prince.
crazy.
Yeah, a shout out to Mega T with a $100 donation. He said, "I'm late, haven't had a fact in a few days, and I'm about to pass out again. However, I gotta drop some meat." Hey,
Let's
shout out to
fucking
Mega
get it.
T,
Big
man.
Mega T, the greatest.
Absolute
man.
goat, man.
The fat god. You know, we fuck with him. He keep the general popping every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dropping
RP
facts in the
Shout
OPU Discord almost every day. So shout out to Mega T, man.
Yes,
Big
sir.
appreciation for him.
Big
But
content guy.
I mean, hold
Yeah.
some, Mega. Stop playing.
Yeah, DM me, bro. I'm gonna send you my cash out.
also, shout out to the 187 of y'all who are still tuned into what is now a basketball stream and not a One Piece stream.
Last week we had a couple comments saying it was too much hoops talk, but that was in the middle of the stream.
Yeah.
So this is at the end. If you hear us talking about hoops, just click off the shit, bro.
All right, so I think we'll go with this Shaq Jokic thing. I think we'll wrap it up after that.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Shaq is
Shaq.
great, but I take Jokic personally.
Whew, that's tough. If you're playing in today's era, I don't know if anybody can stop Shaq.
Me neither.
But I think like
Who's
Jokic is
stopping Jokic, though?
so easy to build around.
Because Jokic makes his
Oh
whole
my
team better.
God.
Like with passing,
My
it's like it's
God,
crazy.
that's
bro.
difficult.
Yeah,
Jokic
I was just about to say, like, nobody
Wait,
can
is
stop
Jokic
Shaq.
already an all-timer?
Yeah, he is.
No, that's
Two-
I think he is.
Sir.
Jokic
Yeah,
is
two
top,
MVPs, a
yeah.
Finals MVP, a
I think he
championship.
is.
It's hard to argue against
Yes,
it.
he is.
All right, so okay, so Jokic or Tim Duncan then?
Fuck
Timmy.
me.
I'm going Jokic.
Tim for longevity, but Jokic is the better basketball player, though.
No, prime. We're saying
Whoa.
primes, right? We're drafting,
Prime for
right? So like
Give me
prime,
Jokic.
yeah.
Give me Jokic.
Timmy.
That's tough. That's actually difficult.
It is very hard.
I need
I'm
an
gonna go with
argument.
Shaq
I need
though.
the argument.
Is Jokic already top 30 all time?
Yes, he's
Oh,
top
yeah,
20.
yeah, of course. Like,
How many niggas got 2 MVPs and the Finals MVP? I mean, it's
Not
more,
many.
but that's just
many.
important.
Yeah.
Not many got that. He's top 20 all time, arguably.
Now I'm not gonna lie. Jokic is a player that like, if I seen him at LA Fitness, I'd be like, he can't do that. He can't do that.
because like the way I see it is like people give credit to Magic, right? Like he was the best passer at that time, but Jokic is a center and he's arguably the best passer in the league.
I think
He's
what I
like
like about
Trae Young,
Jokic
he's
is
still
that
top 30,
he's so like emotionless, even in the like, even when you think, yeah, yo, you should be panicking. Like I remember it was like I think it was Game 4 versus the Lakers,
Oh my
and it was
fucking
tied,
God.
and he just slowly backed down AD, backed him down, and just went to the bucket, clutch bucket. Then he had the
Like-
3 right after that. I'm like, dog, who
That
is this?
nasty
nigga, bro?
ass 3 he hit that fucking slingshot.
Oh
bro.
my
Oh
God, bro!
You know, I
And
like to punch my TV in half when he did that shit, bro. I feel like I got hockey.
I like
was
this is
so mad,
crazy.
bro.
They didn't win one game, bro.
And all of it came down to one possession because
And I thought it was going to be like Jamal Murray going crazy. I mean, he did play well, you know what I'm saying? But
He
like
played great in LA. But
the
you know-
person who really went crazy was I think
Bro.
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon was
Honestly,
making- he
what's
was knocking
crazy
the
to
ball
me
off.
about Jokic is that it's the first time I've ever seen a basketball player so not in tune with their passion for basketball or just
Yeah.
thinking that it's something else. rather
They
than
get
a
him out.
dream
Yeah.
of a profession and
watched
still being
I watched
that
the
good.
Jokic-
He
I
wants
watched
to
the
race
Jokic interview,
horses,
though.
bro.
Yeah, I watched the interview of him.
wants
Though. He said you can tell he really does love basketball, but he hates everything that comes with it.
Well, okay,
Like,
but I'll
all
say
that-
this: Jokic,
He hates
I
the
respect.
fame. He hates the fame.
I think
It's like
he's
Dennis
a true
Rodman, what he
competitor though,
said.
because he lost a lot of weight and he got into shape. Like, so I still respect the fact that he's willing to put that much work in to perfect the game. And when I see like Michael Porter Jr., like a chucker, bro, this dude's chucking shots, and like, but Jokic is the reason why that's allowed, because you have a guy who doesn't care about, like, he just wants to do whatever is necessary. He lets Michael Porter be a ball hog and do his thing.
They
and,
want
and
him to
play
do that.
how. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like,
Yeah, that's what they say.
bro, Shaq would never allow that.
Porter got 14 right now versus the Lakers in the second.
Michael Porter Jr. is like you say, he's a chucker, but they want him to do that because it kind of opens up the game. It opens up the spacing on the floor, and you got to worry about it. I think that's why, like, against the Lakers, they were so worried about Porter, Murray, Jokic, like
he just understands.
They
the
just
game.
left Aaron Gordon wide open.
If he knows Michael Porter could get hot, and it's like it's over, bro. So I
Yeah.
really love the way he values the team over
I take
everything.
Jokic over Shaq because this is my argument.
Okay.
Jokic is just as dominance is a word that just get thrown out there with Shaq, which is accurate. I think that if we look at their positions their efficiency scoring wise, both of them are in the high 50s, low 60s on average, right? Jokic can stretch the floor, and he can also be my point guard if I need him to be. Shaq can't do none of that. Shaq is very hard to stop. Don't get me wrong, but I just think you get much more in the deal with Jokic as a player.
Because I guess the argument would be you could, like, Jokic doesn't have the defense that Shaq does, and then but I guess with Shaq is like you just hack him and then he can't even really do what he needs to do. He's not.
He can be a liability in some situations. I don't think Jokic can be a liability because Jokic gets shit on for his defense. I don't think his defense is as bad as niggas act. He's just not a dominant.
But he's just not Shaq, right? Like he's not.
Krow, are we still talking like in a draft scenario, like trying to build a team around?
I'm just saying, peak for peak, I would rather have Jokic, but I was looking at it in the draft,
which is crazy too, because like Shaq is known as one of the best in his prime.
See, because if I'm looking in the draft way, then I take Shaq because that facilitator option that we're seeing with Jokic is going to be filled in another position, and that beast tank defense and offense that I'm not going to get from almost any other player is what I'm going to get with Shaq.
Yo, we should do an all-time draft. We fill out a roster.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Don't play,
bro. We should do that.
We can have you back on for sure.
Yeah,
now.
next stream we do that for sure. You know, we gonna get Dex Soccer in here. We're gonna get some other people as well. I know there's a lot of EMD King. I know a lot of Hooper guys like in the community, so we could definitely do it for sure.
Hey, we did it with One Piece too, like One Piece characters as well.
And the chat can vote on the best roster.
We did fantasy basketball too, man. That was fire. We did a fantasy OPU draft where we had One Piece characters and all of us drafted different positions and shit. I had the best team.
That's
I won both years.
Okay, no, let's relax. You guys did not win. All right. It was like clear and cut that I won. Like clear and cut.
I don't recall that.
Damn, how was the winner judged? Because it seems like it's two different teams in one. Like.
It's just vibes. You feel me? Look at my team, bro. What's up, bro?
That's crazy.
Vibes.
I'm just keeping it moving, bro. We had the squad, the go-to.
That'd be a good stream though. Niggas picking like now you got to fill out a team, right? So
yeah.
We had a captain, point guard, basically. Well, we did it football.
You got to get a little bench too. You know what I'm saying?
So everybody gets 12, right? How much is it? Like
everybody gets 12 players.
So
12 players.
And then we picked the army, like who would be like a.
Hey, also, here's a wrinkle. Coaches got to get drafted too.
Oh, the OGs, give me Ray.
The problem with that is like I feel like no one cares about coach as much.
Coaches,
so like,
they don't care about.
The last pick is just gonna be coaches and like so.
Nah, I'm taking Goku or Ray.
Maybe after I got my starting five, I might draft Phil Jackson.
Exactly, bro. I'm saying like it's hard in terms of like coaching and stuff though to quantify who's really like better in terms of like teams and stuff.
If someone gonna respect that though, somebody gonna say
if anybody draft Doc Rivers, they should get kicked out.
Y'all see the Bucks right now? The NASA's playing. The NASA's playing. That's all I got to say. Yeah. No, he's not going. He's playing, so that's to let you know the score.
Ronnie 1.0.
I'm not gonna lie. Seeing Thanasis like his highlight tape, that shit is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Bro, that little behind the back he tried to do, bro. Oh my god, bro.
That nigga is so bad at basketball, bro.
I might just wait until like the last pick and just get like Eric Spoelstra or something.
Oh,
exactly
Spoelstra
what
is
I'm
like
gonna do.
low key
Oh,
becoming
a
the
great
all-time
pick,
coach.
bro. Yeah, he's a great pick.
Low
That's what I'm saying,
key.
but I
Yes,
feel like
sir.
people will sleep on him, and like you get someone good still at the end.
Wait, who would
Where's
be
Pop?
top
Where's
3 in that
Pop all
safe?
time?
I feel like he'd be top 2,
I
right?
feel like Pop is
Top two
respected as
coach?
top one, bro.
Yeah,
Pop
top
is
2
top
coach.
one?
Phil Jackson, top 1. 11
Yeah, I feel like
Phil
Phil
is top
Jackson
one.
is top 1, and
But
then
bro,
you got
let's
Pop
be
right
real.
there.
Like
top
this
2.
dude was blessed with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and Shaq.
I mean, when he went there, they wasn't winning championships.
Like
Yeah, but like the thing is, like we've seen Doc with niggas and
And he only
Yeah.
got 1.
Give me Phil, man. Give me Phil. Then Pop.
I'm
That's
still
2.
living off that ring from 15
That's
one,
years
crazy.
ago.
one championship. Taking niggas' jobs because of one championship you won,
one
bro.
championship.
Give
Bro.
me
No,
Ty
but
Lue.
hey,
Ty Lue. Give
he's
me
not
Ty
the
Lue
only
over
nigga
Doc,
that do
bro.
that though. The players do that shit too.
See,
Oh,
where's Steve Kerr going this? Like top 5?
Niggas get that 3-and-D label and then stick with
Steve
it.
Kerr. I don't know if Steve Kerr goes.
But the
Steve
thing
Kerr
is,
is
okay,
not
Steve
going.
Kerr is goated, bro. But it's like he
No, he's
fits in
not.
well. No, he is,
No,
bro.
he's
Like,
not.
bro,
No,
he
he's
turned
not.
he turned that team into like a dynasty. Like, if you think about
He
it.
took the keys
No,
off the
don't.
wall.
No,
He
it was
But
more
what I'll
Jackson
say though
first.
is like if he wasn't in like a Curry team where you have like a 3-point specialist team, and that's what he loves. Like, I feel like he wouldn't
But
be as good.
Here's the thing though. I think Steve Kerr doesn't get in that conversation with even Eric Spoelstra and Doc and Phil because I think you kind of gotta reinvent
Doc.
yourself, right?
You
You
said
gotta
Doc?
kind of like
Yeah,
with the
'cause
new
he-
players because Doc did it with like the Tony, Timmy,
Shit, yeah.
Ginobili. Then after he kind of redid it with Kawhi and those guys. So I
Oh,
think
Pop. Is that you were saying Doc?
Pop,
You were,
not
okay.
Doc, Pop. My bad. Pop. Not Doc. So I think like Spoelstra has done it with LeBron, and then he got to the finals several times with like a underrated team. So I think with Steve Kerr, he gotta kind of retool and take that a new Golden State team back to the championship to kind of get that respect. I think because I don't think he gets respect as a coach as those other guys.
I mean,
I
to
feel
be
like
fair, 2022 was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good run.
I was gonna say that, yeah. Like when they won that last one, I feel like that's when I really started respecting him even more because you saw in the playoffs that he was making a lot of adjustments and just good coaching, bro. It's like
You just
important.
had to sit Dre down. Dre was selling. That was an easy option. Dre was
Jordan
smoking
Poole
shit,
got in
bro.
that shit, bro. That's all
Yeah,
Jordan. Poole.
Jordan was hooping.
Jordan
bro.
Poole.
Jordan
oh my
Poole
God.
was
That nigga just had 0 points in
Crazy.
25 minutes last night.
I feel like that nigga sacrificed like that 1 year for his entire career. He's like, yo,
Wiggins too,
1
bro.
year.
I feel the same way about Wiggins.
What I remember
Wiggins was
from that
hooping too.
championship was after they won, like Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins was like, yo, we about to get him. Like, I remember both of them niggas.
Well, I've been trying to get
Now
my
they
mic
both
works like
stink, bro.
past
Yeah,
20 minutes.
All right, okay,
bro.
one last question, right? Who is winning the championship this year? And then we'll end it.
Ooh.
Gotta pick that out of a hat, but I'm gonna just go with Denver.
The Clippers.
I'm gonna go Nuggets too.
Lakers. Let's go Lakers.
See, obviously I want the Lakers to win, but
I want the Lakers to win because of Braun, but
But
like
JJ, I feel
them niggas
you.
trash though.
Clippers is my second
Relax,
pick, bro.
relax.
It's
I'm not gonna
Them
lie.
niggas so trash, bro.
We're good, bro. We're good, we're
If
good.
Ant stays healthy, the Timberwolves might be a dark horse, bro.
A terrible.
It's only
offense,
if
bro.
Ant like backpacks and like actually turns into a different beast in the playoffs.
He's
The
not
crazy
that guy.
part is like as good as Ant is, I
Clip-
think he has like 2 more levels he can get to.
Yeah, he need to
He
be on
still
one of
got
those.
growing pains to go through.
But so
But
Like,
I'm
I
looking
saw,
at the
like,
Clippers.
I-
I'm looking at the Celtics.
now for
No,
you on the
Lake-
Clippers, like the Clippers with Kawhi in the playoffs and what he transforms into, it's like I could definitely see it, bro. I
Here's
think
my
it's-
thing,
Celtics
bro.
also got a good chance though.
You know what the
especially
Clippers
with the
remind me
addition
of at this
Porzingis.
point, bro? You know what the Clippers are to me at this point? They're the Cowboys, bro.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
They're the
Don't do
Cowboys.
it.
I know you didn't just say that. I know you
Yes,
didn't just say
sir.
that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Bro,
sir.
something can go wrong. You roll with the Clippers, bro. It always happens.
Dude.
Bro, like,
Who's that?
who's Dak?
PG.
Paul George.
It got to be PG.
Dak is PG.
It got to be playoff fee, bro. It got to be playoff fee. I mean, I think somebody gonna get hurt. Right? That's just inevitable. One of them niggas gonna get hurt. Then it's gonna be like a snowball effect. Like I like PG. I want PG to get one, but it's just like something always go wrong with these niggas, bro. Every
Yeah, I
single
There was
time.
no need for that
Bro, I
Cowboys
want-
stray.
I want Russ to get one for real.
I mean, the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
no. Out of all people, I want
Bro.
Russ to get one for sure.
Fuck that guy.
Russ.
Give me,
Russ is
Go, Russ.
give
Let's
me
go,
the
Russ.
Lakers if we put it together, which is very possible.
Bro, the Lakers might miss the
I
playoffs.
think no. Real shit. I think the Lakers got a chance if they can trade for Jokic. I really do. I really think they
Trade for
do.
Jokic,
I
bro.
really think they do.
All right.
Isn't Jokic pretty much like untouchable right now?
I really think they do.
Trade deadline is
That
gone,
was
man.
Yeah, okay, right. Now,
Control.
maybe if they trade for Giannis, they can. They can
Giannis
and they got it.
sleep.
And they can keep
Lakers
80, LeBron.
Yeah, you gotta trade the whole team for
Reeves.
Jokic.
Reeves, literally
Lakers in
everybody.
6. Lakers in 6. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Lakers in
trade
6.
Russell for him. Trade D'Angelo for Giannis, and I think the Lakers.
D'Angelo
got a
and
chance.
Giannis.
But if I had to pick somebody else, I would go with the Celtics. They got the most complete team in the NBA. And they just got more
They don't
depth.
got. I mean, do they got dogs though?
Championship
They don't have
pedigree
dogs,
everywhere.
but sometimes dogs slide by. I mean, niggas with no dogs slide by. Through the
No.
I think it's their time to get lucky.
Drew's the dog. Drew's the dog.
He's
Drew
old
got that
dog though.
bullshit,
He
man.
got fleas and shit now.
Al Horford a dog in my
Old
eyes.
ass dog.
About,
Yeah, they ain't got no young
Derek
Bunch
dogs.
White.
of old dogs.
D White is
Shaky
tough.
knees,
But
dog.
he's not. Nah. D White ain't the. He's not the needle mover. You feel me? But he's
I mean,
a good.
I think he's one of them glue guys that like he
Yeah.
if he has like what's his name? I think they got a bag with the Pacers over the free agency.
Actually, bro, that's a
Uh,
good
Brown,
question though.
Bruce
Has the team ever won?
You
without
talking
a
about
true dog?
Tyrese Halliburton?
I don't think.
He was on a
Bruce
he was
Brown.
on
He's talking about Bruce
Denver.
Brown.
Bruce Brown.
Yeah.
I think like
Bruce Brown.
you need players like that to kind of put you over the top. Derek White, he could be that.
Yeah, because
They
even
just
with
got
like
Tillman. They got Tillman. Tillman a dog. I ain't gonna lie.
when you look at a team like the Pistons in like 2004, it's like they
All
don't look like a
dogs, bro.
great team, but like just the mindset and someone like
Dogs.
Ben Wallace is like a complete dog, bro. Like
Ben Wallace was
so.
did they have Rashid at that time?
And
they
enough
have Rasheed
enough
Wallace, yeah.
shooting
Ben,
with a
Rasheed,
lot of
Rip Hamilton,
Chauncey,
Chauncey Billups.
Tayshaun.
I mean,
Yeah.
Kobe choking was a big factor there, but I mean, we gonna talk about that.
That doesn't nobody
Don't
talks
sleep
about
on
that.
my
to be
man
honest.
04.
That was worse
But-
than Brad fight was about that.
Nah, I think the funniest thing about 2011 is how niggas shit on Bron, and then like niggas don't talk about what Dallas did to the Lakers.
Hey, swept
say-
them. You feel me? Them boys had
But,
an all-time run though. The Lakers, the Spurs, OKC, then the Heat. That was crazy.
And also, it's funny as well, like how niggas, it's history, right? But how
That's
niggas
why-
look at the 2012 championship, the Thunder and the Heat, when it's like, when the Heat beat them, it's like, yo, they're babies. But like these
Bruh,
niggas ran through the West.
Crow,
my
that's
nigga.
why.
They beat the Lakers too, bro.
Bro,
They ran
that's
through the West.
what you just said is exactly why I got Dirk over Tim Duncan.
Dirk over to get the fuck out
Dirk
of here,
over
bro.
Timmy's crazy. Because
One-
he
But
beat LeBron.
it is
Just don't
factual
like
that
when
Dirk
I
is
think
Dirk
about
had
it,
bro,
the
he be
greatest
like
run,
he
though.
be the Thunder, he be Lakers, like he be every good team. Like
Dirk is more skilled than Tim,
I don't know.
but Tim was a better player overall.
He's a better shooter,
skill?
bro. I think skill is more than
Score.
shooting,
Skill
bro.
score.
Skill is more than shooting and
He's a
scoring,
skill
bro.
scorer, more skill
Skill
scorer. But
score.
But
That's
Duncan
it.
was big fundamental. He was skilled too. We never had like Duncan.
yeah,
was just
Duncan,
out there.
Kim Duncan was very skilled.
He had more. Dirk had more
man.
talent, is what I'm saying.
Man, he was more finesse. I give him that.
Yeah, I don't think we can put Dirk over Timmy off of just one run.
There's no argument for Dirk over Tim Duncan, bro. That's a
Because we
KD.
seen,
Bro,
we
has-
seen
has
Tim
it-
Duncan.
has anyone done that though? Has anyone beat like 3 stacked teams in 1 year? With a team that's not like a super team or anything? Like, bro, like
Oklahoma City
the Mavs were
wasn't-
good, but they're not like a
Oklahoma
super
City
team.
wasn't that yet.
Kobe was just coming back from injury, but I mean he played, so fuck him. Fuck it, not fuck him.
Oklahoma
Like,
Yeah,
I don't even think Jordan could do that shit, bro. I felt like what
Nah,
Dirk did
Jordan could
was
do it.
a legendary
Jordan.
feat.
Jordan can do
It
anything,
was,
bro.
it was the number one good team in the NBA when Jordan was there.
I'm not, bro. I'm not. That might be the greatest feat in NBA history. What,
No,
what
it's
Dirk
not,
did, what he did is
bro.
like insane, bro.
No, it's not, bro. He had
But it's
yo,
like
we got-
I think we give Dirk credit, but we also feel like
Greatest feat in
LeBron
NBA
choked.
history is that Bron and Kyrie come back.
3-1
2016.
comeback. Yeah, stop it.
That
bro.
was the
That's-
greatest
that's
feat in
fair.
NBA history, bro. I don't
It's
care
the
what nobody
That team was
team
supposed to be
ever.
unbeatable, bro.
It's
That's
better than
not
beating
fair.
D-Wade and
Yo.
LeBron.
What?
You think that's
Hey,
better than
yo,
beating prime
we-
D-Wade and LeBron? And
Yes.
Then, and then Kobe and like, bro, it's like,
Team
Bro,
was
get it.
that Warriors team was ridiculous.
73-9, bro.
But I think something as well that kind of gets lost sometimes is that Heat team was good, but they weren't a great team.
They weren't
So,
cohesive
They
with
had,
each
they had,
other.
the,
weren't
they had the
cohesive at
names.
all.
They had the names.
Yeah, they had
They
big
were-
names like Dwayne Wade,
The,
LeBron.
the year
don't
after
count.
that, they retooled and got tough. But that year, that first year, they had a lot of holes in
No.
their team.
But I think even then, that was Dwayne Wade's like peak. Because after those years, Dwayne Wade just started to fall off a little bit because his knees,
Yeah, the knees,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? And his knees just went out. But
They're one of the most
together,
impressive-
that's not a good fit. It wasn't a perfect
What?
fit because both of them couldn't really shoot. I mean, LeBron had like his best shooting year. I think those couple like 2011.
He shot
2012.
40%, I think, that year.
Yeah, but like
Crazy.
Dwayne Wade, like
Started
he's
smoking
a
shit.
slasher. And then
Let me
we forget about Chris
interject, yo.
Bosh too.
We
What's
got
up, Chris
170 still in here. I think we need to drop, that info about what we've been talking about off the stream before, the numbers dwindle anymore. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
I'm just
Okay,
saying.
okay.
Go ahead, Crow.
All right, guys.
Let it fly.
OPU is dropping merch.
Yes, sir.
We gonna drop some hoodies and some t-shirts for y'all probably next week. I don't know, Preach, if you can pull up a preview of something. If not, join the Discord and we can show y'all what they looking like. I already got me a couple. JJ been wearing his and getting the compliments. There's some crazy merch on the way. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, like I said, I don't know
if y'all want to. If you want to stream, the OPU logo that us looking at the Gorsay, we got that on the chest. It's looking fire, and I swear, like when I first got mine, first 2-3 days, people don't know nothing about the podcast, but they like, yo, that's hard. And I'm just saying, if you want to be OPU fly,
next week we're gonna be we'll be showcasing all of them. Like we'll just show the website on the next stream. I'll be pulling everything up, but they're like, for me, I just like more simple stuff with merch, especially so. I mean, I've seen some of them and they're clean, bro. Like they're definitely good. Krow put in some good work in there, so we could thank him for that, and we appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all talking to a real designer, you feel me? Kanye need to hit me up, but not this version of Kanye, but yeah. We got some file on the way. That's all I'm gonna say. You feel me?
Exactly. All
right. Join the Discord though. If y'all, I'm gonna drop the link to the Discord right now. If y'all want to get some previews and see what we looking like, join Discord and y'all can see it. And we're gonna have it in general. How do I do this? I feel like old man right now. Where's the share link to the Discord?
And we doing big numbers on this stream. I just got to thank you before we go, Brago. We appreciate you having here. The energy was great and the conversation was awesome. We thank you, man.
Yeah, you're a legend, bro. You're a legend.
I appreciate the invite, man.
My boy, like when I told you we had you coming on, I told a couple of my friends we got Brago coming. I was like, nah, Brago. They tap it. I'm like, nah, word.
Nah, I appreciate the invite, man. Anytime y'all want to have me, like I said, I'm down for that draft shit. If y'all doing that, invite me. I pull up.
Oh, for sure, man. For
sure. Nah, this is dope. This is dope. It's great meeting all of you.
Yeah, Preach beat me to the link, but I'm gonna put it in there anyway. OPU undies is it's the only option. Look, hit me up for the custom
underwear too.
Hit me up for the custom. If y'all need some underwear, just hit me up. I got y'all.
OPU undies is insanity.
That's next level. Bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
If there's something that's not on the website that you want, tap in with me. Pee on the
pee on the page.
That would be my face, yo. I'm not comfortable with that comment.
Top man, I'm right in the middle. I feel it.
Don't do that.
Yo, that's crazy.
Right on the nuts.
You're like, yo, I gotta do it now.
The real top man. Well, I'm telling you that.
Yeah, but I don't want somebody on Twitter sending me a picture in that though. I don't want to see that.
Yo, I don't want to see that either.
That's how you see y'all controversy. Controversy breeds variety.
You're right, bro.
This is true.
Hey, you can do women's too.
Oh yeah, we go hit up a couple.
Are you a horn dog?
Or
that's nuts, bro.
Just throw it out there and like, who want to buy it? You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas.
Any other inquiries for those type of designs?
Purchases.
Yeah, the custom. That's a cool idea though.
I do some customs for sure, man. It's nothing to me, dog. Big W stream. That's fact, Billy. But I know we might not have been talking to the chat as much, but we had a lot of engaging conversation this stream, and y'all kept it popping regardless. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all ready to wrap this thing up?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. We're gonna do our outros. We ain't did them in a while, I think. We're gonna start with you. Yeah, we're gonna start with you, Brago. Just plug yourself. I mean, I'm pretty sure they know you, but let them know if you got something coming up. You know what I'm saying? Stream, whatever. Just what socials to find you on? You feel me?
You can find me at my channel Brago Diaz. On Twitter at Brago Diaz as well. Twitch Brago Diaz. I mean, I guess what's coming up is like me just JJK gave me my joy back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to be reading a bunch of different manga on Twitch. So if you're interested in that, you can follow me on there.
I want you to read Sakamoto Days, bro. That's peak fiction.
It's so good, bro. It's so good.
It's on the list.
I need to tap in when you watch
JJK. Tell me about that.
Real quick. What's your favorite series besides One Piece?
Just manga or anime.
You could do whichever one. Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yes, sir. You know,
nice.
That's my number 2 for sure.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Okay.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter.
That's a good pick.
All right, cool.
I like Pokemon.
I'm gonna tap in for sure when you do your JJK stuff because it's some agendas I need to be pushing right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I got caught up last night.
Oh yeah, you know.
So you saw You saw it recently.
Yeah, the greatest.
Nah,
Okay,
right
I'm not
after-
gonna
right
say it.
after-
I'm not gonna
right-
say it.
Don't say it.
Right
Don't
after
say
I'm
it.
done with this stream, I'm about to live react to the new chapter.
Yes, sir. I need.
Wait,
that.
did it drop? Oh wait, the
dropped.
newest
It's on
chapter.
TCP,
The newest chapter, yeah.
It's on TCP, I think.
Yeah, newest
Yeah,
chapter.
it's-
I still need to catch up and read. So.
Yeah, 11 hours ago. It's up here for sure. Yeah, 2
Yeah.
I know spoilers dropping soon too. I think tonight actually.
Man, I'm telling you.
JJK is it, man.
It's on the
It's like
crazy
that.
run, bro.
It is tough. It is tough.
Nah, I had to
Yeah.
drop it after a certain something big happened, and I just I couldn't.
Big
do it.
dubs in the chat. Appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
hey,
Great
hey,
with the
preach.
Jose. Let's get it. Great teacher
dropped
on the
it? Damn.
book.
I don't feel bad for you, Priest. I just want you to know that.
There's somebody you like died.
Yeah, bro. I know. Okay, I just don't want to spoil people in the chat. That's the thing. But
You can probably don't say without spoiling it. Give us
I'll
like a
just
hint.
say like my favorite character is gone, man. So
girl, is a
That's
woman.
very vague in terms of this series, but
Is a woman.
Yeah,
We
no,
are
no,
not-
that's
it's
true.
not a woman. It's not a woman. And well, the
Hey,
thing is,
we
bro,
are
the thing is,
not
I got
bad
spoiled
for you.
for it. I got spoiled, and I was like, so I got spoiled for it, and I'm like, bro, I don't even want to read this, bro. So
Oh, so is it D1?
it's like
it's
the
the
big
one.
one, bro. It's like the big.
It's the
Oh,
one.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I know what you're talking about, and I got spoiled for it too. But I just
Yeah.
That's
That was
why.
hard.
That's
That was
why
on
I
some
said
big
we
five
don't
type shit,
care.
bro.
I would
You
say
did
this,
not
Preach.
avoid
It fucked
that.
me up too. I had to, you know what I'm saying?
It's just like, bro, like, it's like, bro, this dude just kills everybody off, and like the biggest character that I love, bro. I'll be honest, I love that character more than the entire series.
Jesus.
That's a little crazy though.
That's wild.
Yeah, that is.
That's a
I
little
respect
crazy.
it. I respect it. Though. I respect it.
Like I'm a stan, so it's
I'm
like
saying my goat put in work right now. That's all I'm gonna say. You know?
Utah's your goat.
Yes, sir. You know, ball.
Utah's number 2 for me. You know what I'm saying? Number 1 is Big Toji, but you know Utah's number 2.
Yeah, big toe. He's like that for sure. You know, that's top
me,
3.
For me,
What
Toji.
about
Yuta,
Maki?
and
What about Maki? Yeah, I was
Maki
gonna say,
clean.
where's Maki at?
Maki clean.
Like if you want to call Maki Kobe, that's cool, but Toji's MJ. You know what I'm saying? Toji's MJ.
I feel it. I feel
The
it.
blueprint. The blueprint.
Yeah. I like Maki though. I just want her to. I liked her before all that. I just hope she gets back to that because she was dope as hell, you know, before that. But I like Maki.
Yeah. All right,
It's all about you,
JJ. Wait,
Tim.
no, it's not JJ. Zane, let's hear it, man.
Yes, sir. You can catch me on Twitter at Father Zane with 2 Z's. Appreciate all the love tonight, man. 142 likes is beautiful. Y'all went crazy in the chat. And Brago, I appreciate you for coming out, bro. I've been watching you for a fat minute, bro. So it's really cool to have you on here and actually get to talk to you.
I appreciate.
But yeah, man, appreciate you and appreciate everybody that came out, man. OPU, you know, we do what we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. JJ, let's hear it.
All right, what's going on, family? John Sherrod and all social media. I'm sure my boy Brago gonna follow me real quick. You know, no worries. But
We'll follow all
yeah,
the
I need
guys.
y'all to
We'll
make
follow
sure
all the
y'all come-
guys.
Absolutely. I'm gonna need y'all to make sure y'all jump into that Discord because I'm gonna need y'all help. This Sunday, 11:30ish, I'm jumping in with the Straw Hat Sit Down crew, and they talking about they want us to list the top 30 most hated characters in One Piece. And like I love everybody. Like I rock with Spandam, I rock with Charlo. So thinking about who people I don't like that's gonna be an issue. So I need you to come to that Discord. I need you to give me some love, give me some suggestions. You know what I'm saying? Treble top 1. I'm spoiling right now. Treble top 1. But you know, we gotta
Bellamy should
figure
be
out
in that.
everybody else.
That little girl from Whole Cake. What's her name? I
Y'all
forgot.
know who's number 1 right now, though. right?
Katakuri's sister. I forgot her
Number
name.
one?
Saturn
Number 1 right now is Kid.
Kid.
Kid haters are warranted, man. Not like that, bro.
No, but that's actually funny though. I can't lie.
Kid. Niggas hate
I don't
Kid.
think Kid should be hated. He should be clown, but not
I don't
hated.
think he should be hated, but niggas hate that.
there's not.
They really do.
Bro,
I
it
know
was
it's
a
a
party
random-
on the
it's a
Bro,
top.
I didn't hear the end of it in our chat when, bro.
Because
Trust
you
me.
said he was going fucking high
No.
jump Shanks, bro.
No.
Oh, no.
I said he was gonna put up at least a fight against.
Oh
Shanks.
no.
I said he was gonna
Do
put
that.
up a fight
Oh,
at
you said
least.
he
You
was
set
gonna
that
win.
nigga up, bro.
No, I didn't, bro.
That's crazy, man. All right.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I
I
said, ain't no way Oda gonna have Shanks body Kid again.
I will admit, I said I think that Kid is gonna learn Advanced Conquerors, but he's gonna lose easily. I didn't think it would be that bad.
Nah, it was that bad. Like it
Things
was
happen,
that
man.
It was
Oda
terrible.
hate Kid. If anybody, he need to be number 1 because Oda hates him. So yeah.
bad. Cut off his arm, then took his dignity.
You
man.
know
Like,
one thing people tell me that Gege comes out and say the characters he don't like and shit like that. Oda need to do that. Because I
Yeah,
know
he
Kid
needs
gonna
to.
be on that list. 100%.
Top of it. I wonder who else would make that though. That would be interesting.
The characters Oda hates.
Sanji.
Kid,
Sanji. He hates Sanji.
I don't know if he hates
Hype
Sanji.
tool,
I think you think the Sanji shit is funny, bro.
It's not fucking funny, bro. Stop doing that shit. I think if you told me that Oda hated Sanji from Fishman Island up to before Wano or before Whole Cake, I would say he definitely hates that nigga. He was wilding, bro. The nose. Yeah, oh my god, bro.
He was wilding for sure. It is what.
All right, Prince. Let's hear it, man. Talk to me.
What's good, everybody? It's Prince D Professor. You can find me on YouTube at Prince D Professor. I've been streaming Valorant, actually, just trying to get better at it, although I'm garbage at the game. But yeah, been doing that. I'm gonna also put out my theory videos soon. I have a Endgame of One Piece video that needs to come out, a Kuma video, Nami video, and Usopp videos. So just working on those for y'all, getting them out soon. And JJ Niners for sure. But yeah, you can follow me on all socials at Prince of All Anime for Twitter, TikTok, and then YouTube, just Prince D Professor. I still need to change Twitter and TikTok because I deleted them both, but I'll change them soon. But yeah, you can follow me there. And as per stream, loved all of you guys coming through. Chat especially got the biggest numbers so far, obviously because of main man himself, Brago. Appreciate you coming through. We really do love like all the crazy discussion you brought. So yeah, I'm really appreciative of everyone coming by. So thank you so much to all of you guys. And yeah, OPU, we do what we do, man.
Yes, sir. Let's talk to him.
So that's not like a thing all y'all say. I thought that's like a thing.
That's JJ.
Oh damn!
Nah, bro. It's the thing you
when it's always turned to a basketball stream. It's a basketball. That's like go to the NBA game and say, why they playing basketball, bro? This is a basketball stream, Twitch, bro. That's what we do.
Exactly. It's like an OPU patented thing. Like
at this point, Twitch boy, you might as well just go watch some hoops, man. You know what's gonna happen, man.
All right, preach. Let's hear it, Gay.
It was a great stream, man. Had a lot of fun this one. Appreciate Brago coming on. Make sure you go like the video as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. For my channel, I got a video coming out on Monday, a Rayleigh video. I teased it last week. We got a Robin theory coming out in 2 weeks. So a lot of stuff planned. So yeah, I mean, we got a lot to work on. I got a lot of stuff, man. Like a lot of great theories, the stuff that you guys have been asking for. So it's gonna be a great next couple months. Yeah, next week we're doing merch. We got to showcase that on the stream, and I'm really excited for that. Like I said, it's some great designs from Krow. So, but yeah, appreciate chat. Chat was going crazy the entire stream, and yeah.
Preach, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for like content, like in regards to content, what's your approach? I guess because since you make theories, do you like go into the story, reread chapters to kind of put things together, or do you have like a bunch of things written down? Like what's your approach?
I guess
great question.
Yeah, I guess so. It depends, but like for the Robin one that I'm saying, so it's the entire theory is based around her backstory, the horror flashback. Mm-hmm. So I read the entire thing of that. I don't have to read the whole arc, but then I go on like what's it like OP Wiki or something, or just some website. They have a lot of stuff already, and then I see like okay, in this arc they showed this happen, like. And then I just go back and read a certain chapter if I could find it. So I just look for information. I even have a doc where I just have a lot of interesting ideas and information I can use later on if I ever need it. So
same.
So I mean, it's just, I guess you kind of find your own way over time. But like with theories,
that's facts. I want people to realize it's like that's actually pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? When you think about like making a theory,
it's scripting, right? So it's like I have to script the entire thing, and I just look at it differently, bro. It's like I see like Tekken. I mean, this guy is a monster when it comes to just turning on the camera off the top, bro. It's like bro, I've tried it so many times. I'm not as entertaining as him. I'm not as so. I think people have different strengths in content. You got to find your own path, and you know, I see what you're doing, like chapter stuff. It's just not for me. So yeah, I mean, it's just a different thing, man.
I think making theories on a regular that's hard. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta. The one thing about theories is that they're unfulfilling sometimes because you drop a fire theory. And the top comment is, yo, when's the next one? I'm like, bro, do you know how much time just went into this one?
Yeah, it's because like even with theories, right? It's like if I drop a theory and then if it's about like AK, right? Then it could be proven wrong the next day. I mean, so That's
Right,
why I try to do
right.
theories that are more end-game stuff now, or more just like stuff that's looking back into the story instead of stuff related to the chapter, because those like then the views drop instantly. So, you know,
Right. Right.
it's a little bit of
Yeah.
a different game. But
Not fast.
yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
But yeah, it was a great stream, like I said. So we appreciate you coming on, bro.
Nah, for
Oh,
sure.
for
Like I
sure.
said, this was dope. It was great meeting you guys. Like I said, great conversation. And y'all niggas talk hoops. I'm always down for that. But nah, this is great. Great. I'm always down for One Piece discussion, bro. I'm always down for that.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, y'all can find me on Twitter at Majin Krow with a K for the Crow. I can't keep. Huh?
I want to say one thing to BDA.
Oh, go ahead.
Bro, I remember when we streamed like before, like I think even on the old channel, and they used to always say OPU is like an old BDA stream. Like, bro, we used to always get that comment in our streams. Like,
what would happen, yo? We would talk One Piece, and then we always went into something else. More than likely basketball. You see what I'm saying?
Like, that's why Chris, the new Fire Angel Chris, bro. That's my dog. I talk to him every day about One Piece. And he was like, "Oh, you get Brago? That's my dog. I gotta come through." Because he said y'all used to.
Oh yeah,
together.
Chris. You know, like Chris, like I want to say back in like 2015, like Chris used to host these like these hangouts, like when Google Hangouts back in the day, where it just be like sometimes offline like discussions about One Piece. So you just put a link in like on Google Plus, I think it was, and like you just click on it and like hella niggas in there just talking One Piece off air.
Bro, what a
so,
throwback. Like, Google Plus. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So shout out to Chris, man. Chris,
yeah, that's my boy.
UG, UW, Unexpected Wonder, my bad. Unexpected Wonder. Anime Madrid, all these niggas, right? It was dope. But it was like that's where I met Chris. So that was like back then talking One Piece. So shout out to Chris, man. Shout out to Chris.
Yeah, he OG for sure.
Yeah. But you trying to stay low key. I'm like, nigga, you've been out.
Nigga be going viral, bro. I be like, bro, you can't hide, bro. Niggas
I'm like, where the hell Lufo come from? Nigga, put Chris back.
Trying to change his name, bro.
Right. Trying to be conspicuous and shit.
But yeah, follow me on Twitter at Majin Krow with a K. I hope y'all ain't been too disturbed by my son in the background randomly screaming. I don't know if y'all been hearing that or not, but he been wilding a little bit. He got like 4 teeth coming in, but. Oh yeah, appreciate y'all for coming in. These some crazy numbers. We never hit 200 before. We hit it today, and obviously that is a big part due to our guests. Amazing guests, one of the best we've had for sure. Great conversation. Everything flowed perfectly. It felt like he was a part of the panel all the time. You feel me?
This is dope. I fuck with it.
We at 149. Can we get one more like, please? I'm sorry to interject, but I'm like, yo, somebody's in the
Is it bothering
you?
It's
150. It's 150.
We got it.
Okay.
Let's see Club Shay Shay. Nah. I seen a couple clips from that Billy Bob with Monique, but I ain't watched
Monique shit.
Yeah, I ain't watched it yet though. I'm gonna peep that. Probably gonna work out. I seen on that talking about Tiffany. Yeah, some wild shit. Shay Shay done turned that whole into the gossip corner.
That's what I'm saying. It's about to be like when niggas go to gossip and get shit off their chest. I guess, you know, it's cool for Shannon, but I don't know.
That's how comedians battle rap by sitting with Shay Shay.
Like back in the old days when they used to call the Breakfast Club and get their shit off. That's when they gonna start doing with Shay Shay. That's gonna be hilarious, man. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for coming through. Like the stream. If you watching this after the post, you feel me? And you made it this far, you the GOAT. And even if you made it this far watching it from the start with us, you are the GOAT, man.
Y'all got like a OPU channel?
We do. Well, it's nuked pretty much now, but we did have one. And then
we started on
moved
that, but they was
channel.
pulling us with the monetization shit, so we came over here.
Oh,
I wanted to say I'm finna start streaming Tekken. I've been doing the rank grind. This is my first Tekken, and I've been getting my ass whooped. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting content. But I'm doing the rank grind, and I'm gonna probably stream Monday, so y'all can watch that, get some labs, and watch me get better at the game, man.
You want to get your ass beat again?
You're not beating my ass no more. It's not happening again. You got me?
No more.
I've never played him, but it's not
That's
happening
enough.
again. I've been getting whooped, bro. I had to learn how to play for real. I locked in the lab 2 days straight, practice straight. But I've been working. Though. You got it, bro.
2 days. He gonna be working 2 days.
That shit, boy, that shit is demoralizing. Boy.
Tekken
I'm
is
talking
hard,
about-
bro. Tekken
Boy,
is
I've
hard.
Tekken
never
is
felt
tough.
that much.
Hey, what's up with that
rage.
bear, bro? Why does everybody hate that?
I hate
bear?
that nigga, bro. Oh my god, bro. He got this
Why,
weird
bro?
thing when you knock him down on the ground. Most people got to get back up and defend. He got this weird thing. You knock him on the ground, he can just hit you after you knock him on the ground and knock your whole combo out and shit. I fucking hate that dude, bro. I'm gonna stream it on my YouTube channel, the one with Majin Krow, probably, or Twitch. I don't know, bro. To be honest, it's
You have
it's
like
gonna be
9 of
streamed,
them,
though.
Crow. Like you gotta
The
say
one
which
with
one.
1,000 subscribers, that one. Majin Krow. I'm gonna just type it in this one. Yeah, Monday we streaming Tekken for sure. Come through, get some lives. I might go to 2K or whatever if shit get dropped, but yeah. Yeah, that's about it, man. Oh yeah, Dr. Umar in this whole. Appreciate you, gang.
Always shout out to Dr. Umar.
Might not agree with all your takes, man, but thank you for coming through.